This is a test. Let me see. Hello, testy test. Sorry, we had some audio things come up. I'm just going to make sure the YouTube is working, or the audio is all that, because I might be...
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me, Ray?
I hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me? Yes, I am. I just, we had some audio issues towards the end. I'm trying to make sure. Okay, Rob can hear us. Everything's going great. Woo! Because right before the show, I was trying to fix it, and it was just getting worse and worse. And I was like, we might have some trouble here tonight. Please, we might have some trouble. But you know who's in trouble? Oh, this rep says I'm clipping a little bit. God knows I'm doing that. God knows I'm doing that. Robbie, keep going. Let me know. You guys
man, when was that drive-in graphic from?
I took that. I edited.
Wait, where is that?
That's Wendover. That's the movie theater in Wendover. I don't know how often they play movies there, but that is the actual movie theater in Wendover. I used to. I haven't done it for a minute, but I just edit out the movies every once in a while.
It was good to see Chuck the Scout right there.
I know. That's why I did.
I haven't thought of that thing in a while.
Test. Keep telling me, Robbie. I turned it down a little bit. Let me know before we go live. I want to make sure we have this whole thing dialed in. Turn that down too. Okay. Just keep me posted, Rob, if it continues to clip. Trying to get it all. You know, they update this OBS, which is truly beautiful. It's a truly beautiful program for free. I want to thank our friends at OBS. But they update it, and then sometimes it gets it's fucked up. Totally gets fucked up. Okay. Well, people, it is 9 p.m. So we're going to keep our eyes on some of this sports business. We must get started with the show, people. It is Monday. It's Monday, of course. Let's do this. KTRD, home of the Polyester Blend Network, is now on the air. Welcome to another broadcast day. Polyester Blend Live streams Mondays at 8 o'clock over the internet from the Schledio in Salt Lake City, Utah. It is also simulcast from UHF station KTRD, 299 MHz frequency from Hastings Dip in Utah's West Desert. As Polyester Blend Network and KTRD starts its broadcast day, we ask you to join us as we dissect, try to understand, poke fun, and also share our love of this strange Utah existence. But before we get to the... No. Crazy shit going on. We're going to have to do a little sports up front. Because I think, do you have Morocco, Ryan? Do you got Morocco?
I do have Morocco.
Oh, it's you and I against each other because I got the Netherlands.
And I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand
also
that?
Known as
it's a schism in the tribe of Ryans.
I know, the tribe of Ryans.
So the Y, the A, and the E, they're separating.
It's true. It's going to separate your A accomplishments from my economic values, which is winning the game. I'm trying these things. People,
I like where you go. I like that.
whoa, boy, it is 9 o'clock on a Monday. Here on the last show of June 2026. We'll never have another one again. Some would say good riddance, but I say good morning. Thank goodness you're here. People, it's Monday night. It's time for a little bit more Polyester Blend in this world, huh? That camera's gone. That camera's gone. That camera's gone. All cameras gone. Good start already. Oh, I forgot to do this. People, my name is Ryan Schlegel. I am in the... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This guy right here, he is in charge of the show. His name is Ryan Bradford, coming from the last minute, in charge of the show, capital of Southern California. Ryan Bradford, are you in charge?
I guess I'm in charge.
It's just the way it is.
That's the way it is.
We're back. We're back. Oh. We're back for a full night of goofs and fun here in the studio. There's a light. There's a light. Do not go towards the light. Just enjoy having a good time with us for the time being. But we got definitely some World Cup shit we're going to keep eyes on by zooming in right there. My name's Ryan Schlegel. Good to see you all on the internet. We're joined by Chatmaster, but he truly is the World Cup master. Jeremy Matthews, you're with us here tonight.
I'm with us.
What?
You know.
Give us an update. Just give us an update where we're at with this insanity.
We have gone into extra time after yet another stoppage time goal.
Jesus.
So of the 4 round of 32 matches, 3 of them have had late goals. In this case, Morocco tying it up against the Netherlands to bring the schism of the tribe into extra time.
Jeremy, you've ever been to Monterrey, Mexico? It looks like a beautiful spot where this game is here tonight.
I've never been to Monterrey, but I've heard good things.
Brian, it seems like you would have been to Monterrey. You're a big fan of going down south of the border. Your friends there in Tijuana?
Wait, how far south is Monterey?
I don't know. I'll look it up here. I think it's pretty far south. I don't think it's anywhere close. But holy guacamole today, for those sports fans, it has been nothing but entertaining all day. That Germany game, where I don't know, I think I'm clear to be okay with my German heritage. I think the Schlegels were out before World War II. I think we were clear. But I felt my blood get a little boiled when that goal got taken away. But, good on Paraguay. They don't have a seaport, Ryan. They're a landlocked nation in South America. I feel bad for them. They don't have a port.
You don't think Germany has had enough wins in history?
Hey, and plenty of losses, big losses they should have. But you're right, Ryan. It is probably time Germany shuts the fuck up, sits down, be quiet for a little bit. And then before that, I even forgot about the Brazil game was also close. Ryan, are you able to, now that you're free for the summer, are you watching these? You keeping them on just in the background, Ryan, or what are you up to?
No, I'm an idiot and really don't know how to watch anything. I just refresh my browser, see who's winning.
Ryan waits for people to send texts going, holy shit, what was that?
I mean, basically, just follow the Discord. Just lurk on the Discord and be like, okay.
He's got a telegraph set up like,
have you guys heard of this 92 Dream Team?
Wait, it goes back into the telegraph goes back. You're not getting new stuff. It's just in the timeline.
Right, you're getting old news from the telegraph.
He's got a lot of catching up to do. Eventually we'll get to this World Cup.
You don't got that Hulu, Ryan? You don't got don't you have antennas?
Hulu?
I've told everyone, just go get antennas. It's on Fox. Whatever your local Fox channel is, at least one of these games will be on there. Right? That's all you got to do. And these antennas are like $20. $20 and you get it for free. Come on now.
All right.
Good advice.
All right.
Anyway, We can't be.
Is that how you guys?
We have the capability to receive over-the-air transmission soon. We've just forgotten it.
I know, and I try to tell people because even the Mammoth and the Jazz, they went back to their roots, and you can. It's not full 1080, it's not 4K, but it's actually 7020. It's not the greatest. Maybe it's 1080 these days. Anyway, you can watch any one of your local sports team, Utah fans in the state of Utah. Just go, you get yourself a $20 digital TV antenna. It screws in the back just like it did when you were a kid, or if you've never done that, ask an old person like us. We'll show you how to put it in. But you can watch all the local games for free. Now, playoffs are different. But Ryan, yes, you can definitely watch this. And then the other thing I got is because of hockey, there are certain games I can't watch with the antenna when they're national games, including playoffs. So I got that Hulu. I made a deal with the devil, and his name is Hulu.com.
I mean, I got Hulu. Is that like an extra
thing to get the live?
Extra thing you gotta add?
Yeah, it's like YouTube TV is the same thing.
I don't know.
Slings.
It's all a slippery slope.
Oh, brother, I'm paying all this. Oh,
if I start watching TV, I'm gonna have to keep watching TV. You know.
Mm-hmm. I will say it doesn't work as well as when we were younger, where you could literally flip because you have to click on the channels. Jeremy, what do you got for your live? Do you have cable or do you have an internet live TV?
I've got the YouTube TV.
Yeah. And I think that works a little bit better than Hulu TV, but you can't channel surf like you would when you're younger. That clicker, just pressing the button and it would go. You got to click on it. It's got to load. It takes a second. It really doesn't make I don't channel surf when there's nothing on. You know what I mean? I don't know. Jeremy, you same way?
Yeah, I don't channel surf anymore. You used to just turn it on. You'd be like,
flip around.
Used to be just you flip through and you're like, I don't know what this is.
Yes. How many
you
movies?
consult your TV guide and figure it out, and then they put the guide on the screen, putting the dynasty that was TV Guide out of business.
Hello.
But you'd still flip through. Oh, this looks good. And we'll flip on that. No, you can still do that with YouTube TV. I just don't do it because
I don't do it.
If I'm in a flipping mood, I can just go watch something else on.
I'm in a flipping mood all the time. Coming from the flippish anger management capital of the east side of Salt Lake City. He, of course, is the Podfather. He is constantly throwing his remote at the TV because of the anger of his World Cup bets going away. He is our good friend Clayton Scribner. Clay, buddy! You see this?
He's too angry.
He's too angry. He's fuming. He's fuming right now.
Yeah.
No, but the other thing I've enjoyed, but I haven't taken advantage of, is to go back to the idea of you don't have to pick, because I think we've talked about this in modern problems that aren't really a problem. When you get to select your own movie, Ryan, I spend probably 30 minutes trying to find something to put on. But I believe Netflix and all the streaming now have a thing where you can just jump in. We just have a thing going, just a stream going, and you could jump in.
Yeah.
And just
Shudder had Shudder TV. And you just
based on the screams and also watching it, hell of a save from the Morocco keeper just now, and I could hear my neighbors screaming about it.
That makes me so fucking happy. Speaking of happy, let's see where this guy's at. Clay, where are you at, brother? Can you hear us now? You're with us.
Yeah,
God
I'm good.
Bless.
Had some technical difficulties there for a moment, but I'm here.
It wouldn't be Polyester Blend without some tech issues, my man. What are your thoughts on so far? We're watching the tail end of the World Cup before we move on to the rest of the show. Have you been keeping an eye on the games today at all, Clay?
I had Japan, Brazil on this morning on the little screen in my office, and then same with the other. What was the other one?
The
Paraguay.
Germany,
Paraguay. Shocker. The Paraguay Shaka.
The Paraguay Shaka.
You gotta love this. You gotta love the the play out, the elimination round, where anything can happen. Giants fall. It's beautiful. A lot of drama. Love it.
It's been fan-fucking-tastic. And we're only the second day of the knockout round, and only 4 games in. This. It's gonna get crazy.
4 games in, and they've all been bangers. The most boring one was Canada, South Africa, and that still had a stoppage time, exciting finish.
Yeah.
Right at the last minute. Jeremy, where's is there an official watch party, or where are you going to watch the U.S. game on Wednesday? Have you figured that out yet?
Been talking to friends, trying to figure out what our best options are. If we should do a house-based party, because beer bar, like, throws these epic parties. It's going to be too fucking crowded.
I love.
I was even talking to the bartender at beer bar, saying, "Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go." She's like, "Good, tell all your friends not to
Don't
go."
come here. I mean,
because they're just overwhelmed for the USA and Mexico games.
I'm doing it at my house. I have, for those exact reasons. Plus, my Charlie's super into it, and he obviously can't get into a bar. So
what?
We used to be a country.
I know. We could bring kids wherever the fuck we'd go.
I mean, I was getting into bars when I was only a couple years old.
Get the boy a fake.
That was back before there were barcodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just not fair to these kids anymore. Technology is really taking the fun out of it. All we had to have is some piece of shit like laminator and someone who knew Photoshop a little bit. I had the golden
Kinko's, baby. Kinko's.
Golden ticket. I was driving by the other day. I just went by a grocery store. It was the old Dan's over on it wasn't 33rd, but like 20 something. Anyway, whatever that old Dan's was. And I remember being like so happy going in there because I knew like the guy in there would sell it to me with my fake ID. And I knew that was like, I got to go to this guy. I got to go to this Dan's and get my 7-pack. Do you guys remember the Park City 7-pack from Park City Brewery? Oh, it was like an octave.
I do not remember that. I do remember like when my fake ID method had to do with like changing the 1 digit on the year of your birth. So like it was really easy to turn a 6 into a 2, but like being 18 and having them convince you that you're 23. That's a big jump. I just remember the guy. I had a gas station in Vegas that was like the bro was like 72. All right.
1872. What a great year.
Plausible.
Do you remember we had Benson, Ryan? Remember Benson up the road?
Oh, dude. Remember when he started showing up to the house?
Or you got a guy that would sell you beer, but then he started showing up.
Do kids have this anymore? Like, you befriend some guy because he's helping you do something illegal, and then all of a sudden he's just hanging out all the time.
Yeah, I had one or two of those.
Yeah. Like, oh, thanks. I can't say no because I want him to keep going. He was really nice too. Benson was really
Benson,
nice.
like the Sudanese immigrant from the gas station down the street.
Yeah, like, oh, Benson, come on over. And probably one of us so excited we got beer. Like, come on over, Benson. Probably me. And he, sure enough, after his shift, just, oh, hey, Ben's like, well, hey, and I think he was a nice guy. I hope he's doing great. I
think he had a good time.
Yeah, he had a good time. I mean, watching us dumbasses be stupid. Speaking of dumbasses be stupid, this is Polyester Blend. We have a whole night of fun and merriment.
Dumbasses be stupid.
The new shirt that we're going to put out. We've got a full show here tonight, even though we're going to keep an eye on this World Cup. We've got a point of order, hyper local news, a return of one of the greats, Ryan's Comics Corner. And then I thought I'd put together in honor of you guys the 250th anniversary. I went back to the top hits the week of July 4th, 1976, and I designed a WikiMusic game based around the top 3 bands from 1976, 50 years ago. And we will see that going on here tonight. But
the year of my birth, homie.
This is perfect. It's all coming together. Speaking of coming together, I got to go into this right away. We still haven't figured this out, and and we need to figure it out here tonight so I can move on to the next one. People, That's right, everyone. That's right, everyone who doesn't know. We have our own Chaz Salt Lake City. Chaz Salt Lake City goes around the state of Utah. We're always trying to figure out where he is. Where the hell is that old bastard? Where is that old bastard? And I need everyone here to chime in. We'll start with Ryan. You were the first one here. Where in the state of Utah is Chaz Salt Lake City? I'm going to add another clue right now. Okay. Whoa. Ryan, where in the state of Utah is Chaz Salt Lake City? We're going to figure it out tonight. No matter what, we're figuring it out. What do you think, Ryan?
He's in the Logan.
Is it Logan? No, I'm so sorry. It is not. Jeremy, you joined in a second. I know you're watching the World Cup, but just take a look over here. What do you think Chaz SLC is at?
I think he is in Morocco.
Now he has to be in the state of Utah.
Morocco, Utah.
Morocco, Utah! Oh, he is not in Morocco, Utah.
Is that a Joann's Fabrics?
I do
It
believe
does look like one. I was squinting over there.
I do believe I see that, Clay. I do believe I see that.
This is giving me like Riverdale Road vibes, like Weber County. But I don't know this. Is it West Haven?
Is it West Haven? No, I'm so sorry, guys. More people will join, and you guys will have more opportunities as we move along. But I've got a question for you. I got to open the Great Court. Oh, wait, hold on. Shit, sorry. What am I doing? Guys, I'd be remiss. My duty's here tonight. Of course, we have the great tradition of the basketball shot. If I don't get this in, we're going to, have a bad show. And I'm going to say if I don't get this in, Morocco's going to win because I, in our pool of World Cup, have Netherlands, and they're my number one. I really need them to go forward. If I get this basketball shot in, we're going to have a great show, and Netherlands are going to win.
Was that in?
I think it went in.
Rimming out, guys. Rimming out. So
The old classic rimming out.
rimming out, everyone.
Okay, all right, easy now,
You
folks.
could have told us it went in. We would have believed you.
I know, but I can't lie to you guys.
You're like George Washington. It's the 4th of July coming up.
I cannot tell a lie. I will chop down a cherry tree in the second half of the show. But people, I got to go to the courts. I need your help.
Does it always get chippy in overtime? Like I noticed in the
This whole game, these guys have been going hard all fucking game.
Early in the game, they were nasty. Shit. Are they letting? I thought I heard earlier, Jeremy, that they're
I like the coach with the slow effort schlub tee.
Jeremy, are they letting cards go this time, or is it more strict, or how's it been refereed so far? The World Cup.
I would say this specific match has been refereed fairly loosely. Like there are some things you could have seen cards fly in other matches that he's just kind of like, boys will be boys.
Dude, the dude earlier for the Netherlands getting his face stapled because he got a cleat to the face.
There's a lot of blood.
The heads bleed, baby. Heads bleed.
Yeah.
Heads will bleed. I will just say, like the coach is like, whatever happened to like the stereotypical soccer coach with the Italian suit? You know, the designer. You know, looks like he just stepped out of a spy movie.
Tournament. This is the tournament of schlub coaches.
Okay, I'm telling you, I brought this up
Canada's
earlier.
coach.
I brought this up earlier today. I don't know if I could find a photo of him here. I'll try. But the German coach, he was wearing like a black t-shirt that I could smell that it was dirty watching it on TV. Like, I could smell the BO. And it was like, what are you doing, bud? You're the fucking head coach of Germany. What are you doing? But then,
that was a hell of a save.
Ryan, would you be a schlubby coach, or do you think you'd be a full suit coach if you were to be a head of a team?
I think my first year I would be a full suit guy, and by the second year I'd be the schlub.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like my attire for teaching.
Draped in velvet.
When I first started, I was like, I'm gonna tuck my shirt in, wear a tie. Yeah. Now it's like, kids, have you ever heard of Primus? It's my shirt.
Oh, wow. First of all, it gets harder and harder to keep that shirt inside the pants these days. You know what I'm saying, boys? There's a balloon trying to push it out. But I agree, Ryan. It's like, remember like when I was going to the DI days, I would always get ties. I'd always get the dress shirts. I would be wearing ties and dress shirts. Like, isn't it crazy? I'm like a funkin' punk kid. Now where I am in a professional world, I wear the collared shirts. Let's be real here. But I'm not wearing, I feel like people in our kind of similar world, Clay, everyone was wearing suits back in the day at our level, but like, not as much anymore. It's gotten loose.
No, I mean, you look at, I mean, I feel like I put forth above average effort. And that's just, I have two firm things: collars and tuck in. That's all I have to do at work.
You hear that? That's another Clayton.
Collar and a tuck in.
We need to get back.
And no tennis shoes.
Oh, jeez. What do you?
If I do those three things: collar, tuck in, no tennis shoes, I feel like I am doing I'll never be accused of dress code infringements.
Wait, do you guys have a dress code?
No, I don't. It's all subjective, but
yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying, Ryan. Is it's gotten very much like elected the thing. But I think there's just I think it's your choice, but I still am one of those of like, let's be professional, you know. But I wear hats. I wear hats at work. That's not anything I need to worry about. But when I have like bigger meetings and stuff, I will definitely not wear the hat and dress up a little bit. It just kind of depends on the day.
Do you teach in a suit, Bradford?
Great question.
I'd have like, no, not quite a suit, but it's like most of a suit except for the jacket.
So no pants.
No vest, no girdle. Actually, it's just vest and girdle.
Wait, does anyone here have like when's the last time anyone here bought a suit? Anyone here? Anyone buy a suit?
I want to say 2019.
Wow. Jeremy, it sounds like you may have bought a suit recently.
Not recently. I've like maybe 10 to 15 years ago. Every so often it's like, oh, there's a wedding or a funeral.
And where are we going
this thing out of the closet?
Are we going to Men's Warehouse? Are we going to Mr. Max? Where are we going for these suits?
I feel like it was it was one of the department stores in the mall.
Yeah.
So
Macy's.
Your JC Penney's.
It might have been Macy's. I feel like I can get in strong Macy's vibes from my memory. But
Jeremy, you're a world traveler. Have you ever been like, I'm in Italy, it's time to get the full like, you know, measurement, do the whole thing? Jeremy, ever on your vacation ever think of a full suit?
I was in Thailand.
Of course.
And they do like,
We won't say what he was doing there.
They're like, we'll do the measurement, but we're cheap labor, so it won't cost you as much as in Italy. I didn't get a full suit though. I just got like a shirt made for
Yeah, but
me.
to be fair, you're doing on the smaller scale what America does every day and the rest of the world. So you know,
It's just like you get to exploit in your own personal. Well, you're cutting out the middleman, so they're like, making their money.
I'm doing this new thing. It's called hyper exploitation, where I just exploit right to the source. I'm sourcing my exploitation right away. You know,
that's why you have Netherlands.
Exactly, a fine tradition of this. By the way, okay. What's you guys? I've really enjoyed their march. That thing they do down the street, which I always wonder if they have a permit or not. I don't know why I worry about that kind of thing. But do they like? What's your guys' favorite march? The Viking one. I think everyone loves that one. Jeremy, do you have a personal favorite?
Viking one's kind of the standout because they haven't been in the tournament for a while. So you're getting a little bit of a different, look at some different fans. The Scottish fans just constantly drinking beer while they march is a good one.
I have videos of them just destroying Boston bars by cleaning out Boston bars of all their beer.
Yeah, the Scots really went hard.
Yeah. Speaking of going hard, he doesn't know the word easy or not going hard in his daily life. His name is Robert Gerke. Gerke, so good to see you. Glad you're here. Are you watching the action? Are you watching this World Cup game that we're all kind of keeping an eye on?
Yeah, but I mean, I can go slow. If you want. Nice.
I need to take a shower now.
I just gotta peek behind the curtain that I never want to see again.
I just never knew you were more the sensual type. Clayton left. He's gonna go throw up. I was gonna say he's gotta go puke.
I need to start sending out vomit bags to anyone who watches the show, just so they're ready at any moment.
Hey, yeah, I am watching this action, and it's action packed. Well, I mean, action packed as soccer gets. It's a lot of Morocco passing the ball around the outside.
Okay, that's something I'm trying, Jeremy. I'm trying so hard because it is a slower hockey. There's a lot of strategy, just like hockey. But so many more players. And that goal earlier that the Brazil got, it was like one error, and the guy was like one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and I was like, what are you doing?
So what you've got happening right now is Morocco is trying to find a way in because the Netherlands is, no one.
Are they happy? Are they happy to have this go to a shootout?
Wait,
the Netherlands.
Jeremy's explaining. Let him explain.
Sorry. Hey,
I'm honestly not sure which team is more comfortable in a shootout situation. But no team wants to like make a stupid mistake at this stage. So
They don't want to Schlegel it.
So you have the Netherlands with like all their team back because they don't have the ball, basically. So, and Morocco's not. If Morocco were down a goal, they'd be throwing more men up, trying to make something happen. But instead, they're probing, trying to find a hole in the.
God, the sexual connotations are so hot.
You got to probe it, and you got to.
There are a limited number of holes to probe.
By the way, Jeremy's comments, that is
Blue Hour.
That's an ad for Disclosure Day by Steven Spielberg. Go check out in your theaters, Probing, that reference paid by Steven Spielberg. I was thinking about when I was watching the Paraguay game today at the match. Sorry, Jeremy, it's a match, not a game. I gotta think that Jeff Glay is kind of happy about that, to see his brother do well. Paraguay?
Oh, wow.
I've been thinking about that all day, how I was going to deliver it, and
Paraguay.
everybody was going to laugh. But
no, it's sinking in. I like it.
Yeah, like Paraguay's film talk.
Paraguay is a really good one,
featuring Jeremy Matthews,
his secret twin brother.
I'll try if I can to get a Bluetooth call into Jeff Gway to test out this joke here tonight. See if he's a big fan of that one.
Go straight to the source.
Yeah, he'll just write to voicemail. He's like, "Oh, that Polyester Blend's going on." Voicemail.
Oh, takeout action. Jeremy? Can I ask? Are you watching it on air? We're all streaming, I think, right?
Yeah.
In the Schledo, we are.
Because I think if you're on an antenna, you're ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm a good 5 seconds behind.
But the stretching, I love the camaraderie between nations when they help the other one stretch, Jeremy. It's a very... should I take note of that? Is that like a normal thing, or...
If your rival is ever, lying on the ground, you should definitely go and just grab their leg and say, "Hey, buddy, you got a cramp? You need help with that?"
I saw a play today where the guy seemed to be trying to stretch the guy's arm off its body. It was really something.
Right.
That was camaraderie. That was good sportsmanship.
Did you guys see the sports nexus of the guy, the Norwegian golfer that won on Sunday, and then the Norwegian fans were there to root him on because they were all in the country for the World Cup? Did you guys catch that at all? I'm not a huge golf guy, but I thought it was cute.
I did not see that.
Victor Hovland, he won the Travelers Cup. Anyway, there was a bunch of there wouldn't normally be a shitload of Norwegians watching golf. And they're all there, and they did the row thing. The row.
Love the row.
The Norwegian row.
Jeremy, can I ask a question? So this guy rolled back onto the pitch and then sat down.
Yes.
He did that for a reason, I assume.
He did it because he is actually injured, and if you're injured and not on the pitch, they don't stop play because you're not interfering with it.
So he's helping him off the pitch.
So he hopped onto the pitch so that his team, that play would stop while he got subbed out.
So, Schlegel, how often does that happen in hockey, where somebody gets knocked completely off the ice?
Well, they're hugging each other now.
They got the boards in hockey, so they just get slammed into the boards.
Here's a slight difference between the sport of football and the game of ice hockey. The dude would just play the rest of the game, and you probably wouldn't even know about it. You'd be like, he seems a little slow. And then at the end of the game, it's like, yeah, so he broke his femur and had a punctured spleen. I'm sorry to say, hockey's just one of those things where
soccer players play injured all the time,
and
then they aggravate their injuries and end up being.
I was going to say they play injured, but they also play injured. Like sometimes they're not injured and they play injured.
And one of the things that happened in the first round this year in the NHL playoffs was flopping was becoming more of a thing, and it was getting. One thing I've always loved about
faking, trying to draw interference calls and whatnot.
Yeah, and it was everyone. That's one thing I always love about our sport over others is just keep playing.
Our sport.
And I was there. I played in the NHL a couple days, a couple hours, couple minutes,
cup of coffee.
Oh, that was a dream. No, sorry, that was a dream when I was 5. But no, it's the whole idea of you don't just keep playing. Just keep playing. If a ref will make the decision if there was a penalty or not, you just keep playing. And it's changing because it makes sense. I mean, it's like if you can get a penalty, I get it. So it's definitely crept into hockey, just like
I mean, also like the reason if you are like if you've got like a tweak that you can't run with, like it's painful and it's slowing you down to run,
right,
and you've got to run all the way across the field and you end up not being able to, and then your team's short a man and your opponent scores, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another injured Dutch player. These Dutch are dropping like flies.
Well, notoriously a weak nation. I mean, they
No.
it's just not.
Guys, I found a stream on Tubi. Tubi's always coming in
I'm
hot.
more and more of a Tubi fan. I'm loving that Tubes.
Tubi for free.
Wait, so you are able to watch right now, Ryan?
I think so.
Right, it's like a match from 1974, and you're like, this looks great.
It's just all the president's men on Tubi.
Richard Nixon's there, like, oh.
I think the way they fell, the Moroccan actually elbowed him in the Johnson.
Hey.
Ouch.
The old elbow in the Johnson.
Now, what's Johnson is a metaphor or is a reference to what now, Clay?
Lyndon Johnson, which in Bradford's match.
So you know, on the field, so
no one smoked more cigarettes than LBJ. Did you guys know that? He wailed hard.
Well, and what year did he die? There's pretty, but he also did the thing where he, again, like they talk about this as this heroic. I don't know, but the whole thing where he would like yell at people while he's taking a shit and talking to him.
Yeah, that was like one of the first stories. My mom was super proud of that because she's from Texas.
Is that a Texas thing?
She's like, he would take phone calls on the shitter.
No, he would like have like people be in the room and he's like fucking blasting a Duke. I don't know. I mean,
that's a classic power move.
It's a classic power. You dominance, Ryan. Dominance. I try to do that in my office today, right? I tried like, hey, let's keep this conversation going. I walk down a hall. No, keep going. I just go into the immediately fired, escorted to jail.
I thought you meant you took a shit during a meeting in your office, which would have been really bad. It's like, all right, I have to end this meeting because I just took a poop.
Well, you know, there's the famous Rick Majerus story where he took a dump in the 5-gallon bucket at basketball practice, and I'm like, in the year of our Lord 2026, if that happened at a public university, like that would be immediate firing, right?
Okay,
I mean,
I've always thought about this with the story, Clay. Is that so? He's done, right? Business is done. It's already just horrifying.
No, he's not. Business is done. Business is never done.
But I'm just saying, he gets off of the bucket.
And continues practice.
Well, did someone bring TP? Did someone bring something to wash his hands? Because I assume coaches at some point grabbed the ball to reset the practice play, and all the players.
He was having intense practice. He didn't want to stop the practice. I guarantee he just dumped it, and it was some poor intern's job to remove the bucket.
But he's not wiping, is what I'm saying. Polyester Blend live every Monday. This is the kind of content.
Probably not.
Yeah, he's not. There's no wipe there. And it's just like
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure he could reach.
We bring you World Cup live interaction and the Rick Majerus "Did he wipe or not" conversation.
Ask.
Here's a question about going back to the Lyndon Johnson. Was he smoking Cools?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, I bet he was smoking Winston's. I bet you could look up on the internet what his cigarette of choice was, but I know that he was smoking 3 packs a day.
Maybe Pall Malls.
I bet they were cloves.
That's crazy when you hear that. Like Waylon Jennings smoked 4 packs, 5 packs a day. Like, how do you have the time?
That as a person who's been known time to time here. Wow, that's a
let's do the math on 4 packs a day. Just 4 packs. That's 80 sticks a day.
80 sticks,
God.
Right?
How long?
And
that's wake up to go to bed.
And they're 5 minutes each, roughly. So 400 minutes a day. So you're spending 6.5 hours a day smoking cigarettes.
Hell yeah, bodies.
That's a full-time job for me.
If our bodies can hold up to it, God bless. God bless.
I mean, if you're Waylon Jennings, you're just basically in the studio, on the road, always with a cigarette in your mouth.
According to, I'm sorry guys. According to Google AI, I'm sorry everyone. We killed 1,000 lakes by just searching this. Clay, what do you think his pack of choice was?
I was thinking Winston's.
What do you think, Girk? Winston's?
Palmels.
And I don't think anyone else here, Jeremy or Ryan, do you know types of cigarettes?
Camels.
Ooh, okay.
American Spirit.
Clayton for the win. Clayton for the win. Winston's, baby. Winston's.
I know my 1960s chronic smoking presidents.
Just wailing on them.
I also heard a story. Speaking of 1960s presidents, I also heard a story. Well, famously this week, J.D. Vance, King Chub, Schlub boy himself, went to the Nixon library.
Zeta Dog. Go ahead.
Went to the Nixon library apparently, and gave a speech where he said Nixon is having a renaissance.
Oh yeah, I saw that fucking.
Yeah, but I heard two commentators talking about Nixon, and they're like, they told the story where, like, it was actually, what's his name? John, what's his? Anyway,
John Dean, the White House.
No, not John Dean. I'm talking about a journalist from CBS News whose mother was one of the first national correspondents.
Not Anderson.
Anyway,
okay.
We've got more blood, boys.
He's telling a story about Nixon used to get shit because he was ignoring all the Vietnam protesters. But one night,
even bloodier than the last guy.
Oh,
wow.
He's got to remove his shirt. Hey, that's like Saturday night at Nick's house.
Hello. But go ahead. Go yourself.
No, he just
gets the quality of the shirtless bod is maybe a little higher here.
Yeah, right there. That's me.
Yeah.
No, this journalist told a story because his mom was there with Nixon, and he said Nixon got wasted, and actually walked onto the National Mall with minimal security.
Oh, yeah.
And tried to talk to the protesters.
Have you ever seen Oliver Stone's Nixon, my man? This is a scene.
No, I haven't. Is that a scene in Nixon?
It's a scene in Nixon. Yeah.
Okay, because it was real. This was a witness that it really happened. He was wasted.
Yeah. No, the Nixon. It's a good movie, even though it's like it's like now we're losing our Oliver Stone, but it's good. Roger Stone. I feel like is a big Nixon guy, of course.
He and Patty Ford stayed up a little too late.
I think Patty Ford was like, "You're on your own journey here, brother." We'll see.
Isn't it Betty Ford?
No, Betty Ford. Betty Ford. Yes, thank you.
Oh, I thought you meant
Pat Nixon, Betty Ford, guys. Come on. You guys are wife swapping 60s presidents.
The thing about it is Nixon would be a moderate Democrat today.
That's true.
Oh,
created the EPA.
He did. Oh.
They whistled it. Huh?
Except for the crime. Well, the crime has him right there with the.
Well, I think JD was trying to make that point, though, is that Watergate would be nothing because
we are maximalizing it right now.
Because our current president is so corrupt.
We're crime maxing.
Crime maxing.
The amount of money. Anyway, I don't want to fucking deal with bullshit.
How many backup jerseys do they have at the ready?
Great question.
That guy had a.
You gotta have a.
Extra 11 just ready to go.
His jersey torn 3 times. Got a new one in this game earlier in the first half.
Yeah, because I will say
I put the odds at 5 to 7 backup jerseys.
Well, I would say
at a certain point they're gonna run out, but they made it through the match.
Well, the thing is so in hockey this happens all the time because you can't play with blood on your jersey, so you have to take it off. I think what they have is 20 blank jerseys, and then the name maker, they can make it.
They'll just make it on the spot.
They'll make it on the spot. Yeah.
That sounds insane to me. Those numbers are stitched. They've got to have.
When you get to
also at the beginning of the season, they probably order 400 jerseys for the players who play.
This is how they do the draft, baby. This is how they do the draft. The reason that they can turn those jerseys around so quickly is they have modern. They probably even fucking stitch, Kirk, but they can get those on. They get on there real quick. Kirk, I bet I know sewing. I don't know if you fucking know sewing, but I can talk very at length about how much knowledge I have about this.
You should do that. You should do that because we got a break right now.
Ugh.
Maybe we should do Cities Quiz. Can we squeeze
So
in
talk
Cities Quiz?
Comics Corner.
No, but we should do this quick. Let's do a quick.
Point
Why don't you show them where in the world is Chaz, Salt Lake City?
Oh, you're right. Let's do that. You guys. Well, it's just Gurky.
I know I'm close. I know I'm close.
Everyone's had a chance here at Gurky. Where in the state of Utah is Chaz, Salt Lake City? We revealed the one. I'll just say Joanne. Everyone said it earlier, so you can see.
Yeah,
that
Joanne's Fabrics up there in the top left.
Where?
I know for a fact this is in Weber County. I know for a fact this is in Weber County.
Gurky, got an idea?
Start rattling off some Weber County. Join the Weber County train.
Well, Chaz apparently invented a time machine because Joanne, I believe, is bankrupt.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Gurky bringing some
And
information.
he's on UT 60, which
Ooh, see
does kind of lead me to think Weber County. I am going to go with Brute Heights.
Is it Brood Heights?
Which I think is actually in Davis County. So
No. Fruit Heights
is
is in Weber, but it's north.
Is it Centerville?
Hold on. Whoa.
we
I
just
never really guessed before. I only guessed Morocco, but now that I got a break,
we're gonna have another one, but we need to go to real quick to the PolyCOurts.
Can I get a bonus guess?
No, we're gonna all go around after the music break. Everyone just there's a
You
whole
didn't even let me
flow
have a
of stuff.
guess.
You did. You said Morocco, Utah, and that all right.
Solid guess. I found
True,
mine.
I was there.
You said this. People, my
Substitute judge says you got fucked on that
My
one.
question is this, gentlemen. I was at Costco. I've been there. Yeah, you can get bulk items for affordability. Are they coming back? Never mind. They're going to come back. I'm going to go back to the thing.
how many buckets did you get?
Well, I'm on the Rick Majerus, so
He got
anytime
the Rick Majerus 5-gallon commemorative bucket.
they sell 20 buckets.
How sick would that be? We gotta sell it on Zazzle.
They're branded with the U on them.
No, it's like a stylized Rick sitting on a bucket.
It's got like the sweater stripe across it.
Oh my god,
That'd be
my
sick,
God.
dude.
It's got the
Zazzle side hustle.
I've got a couple stories, but they may be best saved for Limp Bizkit.
Okay, I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
Because if he's not actually dead, I might be able to libel him still.
Wait a minute. No, Rick is gone. We've lost our Rick, haven't we?
We have lost Rick, unfortunately.
That Rick Majerus.
I don't think Rick faked his own death.
Ooh, year Rick Majerus died. Everyone go ahead before the match gets going.
I want to say 2016.
I think it was earlier. I think it was 2012.
Jeremy, do you know Rick Majerus? You know who we're talking about, the former head
Yeah, the coach of Utah basketball, legend.
Husky boy Hall of Fame.
But what was the question? When did he die?
Yes.
Let's say 2017.
Ryan, do you even know who we're talking about, right, Ryan? He was a little.
Yeah.
Jeremy, why didn't you guess 2069?
I should have maybe gone 2006.9.
All right, here we go. It's okay. Ryan,
But we got cards on the table. We got to finish this
Ryan.
one.
That's 2010.
Someone's dead on. His name is Robert Gurky. 2012. This is
Nice.
a photo. This is a photo of Ryan before he got rid of his suits when he was teaching. Sorry, Ryan. I didn't know I had one of those.
that is actually his most dapper.
It was like,
Oh wow, just barely in there.
Netherlands off to a better start than Germany.
Coop Miners, nice Danish name.
Jeremy, is there a true strategy or is it a coin flip? Is there truly a strategy?
Don't you think they're doing deep? Don't you think they're doing deep analytics on this?
That's why I asked Jeremy. Do you feel?
But you keep asking Jeremy, but I'm like, I know things about analytics.
Okay, tell us about the analytics of the PK.
They got AI earpieces right now, telling them which way they're going to
There's
go.
no ear pierce. What are you?
Are not earpieces. That's not an authorized part of the uniform.
Get out of here.
They know which kicker in their tendencies.
I would say
70%
a coach,
upper left.
I think a coach would come up. Don't say that because you're ahead.
Oh, sorry, I'm ahead.
Yeah, you're ahead. You're ahead.
I mean, I wonder what will happen.
Oh, he whiffed
When
it.
they go high, it's so sad. When there's so much net, and I could barely do anything, so I shouldn't say anything. But wow.
Yeah, if I had kicked one of these penalty shots, the guy would totally whiff on it. He would miss, but the ball would be moving so slow he could recover and still block.
I like how the Danish goalie is like, yeah, I got him, but he really just actually went the opposite direction.
Banged the crossbar.
He blew
They
it.
definitely
Well, in Jeremy,
which direction the kickers usually go.
but the high and low part, like it seems like a big risk to go high because we've seen it multiple times today.
So can you get a bulk in the penalty kick? Like, can you hesitate like that? Can you like do a
So
fake?
you cannot stop running. It has to be a consistent run up.
Because look, he has a
But
hit
in
trigger.
recent
Yeah, but
years,
he's still
you
moving
want me to
forward.
explain it to you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm listening.
In recent years, and like the last 10 years, right? Like they've developed, runners will do what's called a stutter step. So
Yeah.
they will vary their pace dramatically and try to throw the keeper off by doing little baby steps and then slow steps, but they can't actually move it.
And were the Netherlands fans strategic in actually booking just that block of seats right behind the goal for this shootout? Oh, right into his.
So the Netherlands won the coin toss for choosing which goal to kick.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Hit him right in the bread
he
basket.
got it, and then, oh man, that's gotta hurt.
Right in the bread basket.
Went
And
off
then
his
just-
went off his foot. It looks like.
Yeah, he
hit-
saved
yeah.
it, and then his foot whacked it back.
I've whacked it back so many times.
Oh my god! How many times are we gonna whack it back tonight?
Yeah.
Back-to-back whacks.
It's the Polyester walk back.
You can't whack that back.
By the way, as we watch this, I'm going to take a quick break and use my Rick Majerus bucket. You guys, I'll be just off the screen here for a second.
Okay, I need to use my Rick Majerus bucket.
No, I'm not going to actually shit live.
How do you leave during this moment? Like,
It was a joke about shitting in a bucket while thinking.
yeah, no, I got it. But Clayton also actually left. So
Classic Clayton.
classic Clayton. Bam. Bada bang.
I'm doing
That's
a
the
good
most-
job of not reacting.
That is the most Dutch person I've ever seen.
Very Dutch. Jeremy, your thoughts on the country of Netherlands when you've visited there?
It's a lovely country. Lots of fun towns,
how do you
canals,
feel-
bridges.
How do you feel about the tulips?
The tulips are quite lovely. I went to the Kokenhof, where they do the big tulip festival, and it's definitely impressive.
Not native to Netherlands. They imported them. Is that right? Or they were native. They just made a shit ton of them. sold them.
They were imported, I believe, and then they were like the first Beanie Babies, yeah, because you can make all these different varieties, which are
They were
available.
the first Beanie Babies. They truly were. All right, Morocco stays alive.
Yeah, this is a real.
Tupi's coverage, by the way, it's when it shows the play, you only see the host of the show, and then I only know what happens on the replay.
That is
It's so bizarre.
Does it say
So
what
it's not just like here's the Fox broadcast. It's
yeah, they have the rights to replay. Ryan, does it say anywhere on the screen what this is? Like what channel you're watching? Like
How huge is this right here?
It's some sort of Fox something.
Fox cheap ass without.
Yeah, Fox has the national rights to
No, but
this.
Ryan's watching the Fox.
Oh, you riffed it.
yeah.
Jeremy,
That was
thank you
bad.
so much for showing so much restraint because I wasn't able to like.
I know. Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, that one was hard not to.
Oh,
that wasn't even
What the
close.
coach is doing now. Oh my god.
That wasn't even close.
and he had the whole like the goalie guessed
Yeah.
the opposite way. Oh, Conan O'Brien's older brother is really devastating.
But at least he has that T-shirt. So if Morocco hits this, they are in the driver's seat here.
No, well, they're in the driver's seat, but
Yeah, it's not over, but that puts them in an amazing position.
This is like watching two teams not want to progress.
they don't want to win.
Yeah, they're like, we want to go for the rest. No one wants to give either of the tribe of Ryan any points.
Well, I was going to also
That
say...
guy's
I forgot
Ryan.
Ryan.
That guy's losing his goddamn mind.
That guy was screaming, "Take me to Jerusalem."
So from here on in, it's do or die.
Sudden death.
F1, yeah.
First one to miss.
Then death starts now because they're already tied up.
What are you, an icon user?
Well, I mean, if the Netherlands miss, Morocco still has to make it.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep
Take me
going.
to Jerusalem!
So these guys could just keep doing this for like.
Take me to Jerusalem!
Okay. I felt bad about saying that the first time. So.
Yeah,
Take me to
if
Jerusalem!
you step up in this scenario and all your teammates have missed, do you feel more confident, or you're like, well, it's mostly?
I think there's no pressure. Like just.
I
Like,
think you got to hit the freaking cage. Like that's all you got to do. Like if he blocks it, good for him. But like, put it on goal.
Counterpoint, Gurky.
Oh!
People can save it while standing up.
Oh my god, dude!
Ryan, you're
That was just a straight up. That was just a straight up good block.
And then he
Are we
caught
going
it.
to see? Are we going to see Jeremy two humongous upsets by penalty kick here today?
Possible.
Oh my god, the
Well,
best.
That wasn't a bad kick. It was just a great. It was just
Yeah,
good instinct.
Well, yeah, the keeper was. So the keepers are traditionally like already diving because
yeah.
statistically, like the physics of it, you have to jump before it's actually been kicked
Yes.
to put it in the corner. So the fact that he'd moved, he was standing in the right direction. I think he'd done a little bit of a lean and then pop back up.
This is for all the marbles here.
This isn't an upset though. These were both very closely ranked.
Looks. Wait. Thank you for the sneak preview of what's about to happen here.
Oh shit! Sorry.
There it is. Oh, he just lost another
shirts
shirt.
off, baby. Shirts off, baby.
He lost another shirt.
Ryan, your Morocco goes on. My Netherlands shrivel like a tulip in the fucking summer sun.
Yeah, Morocco. If you guys want to see how I saw those,
I
put a screenshot.
Let's see it. Let's see the screenshot, please.
Hold on. I gotta pull it up. Jesus Christ.
It's like the to-be announcer being like, and it was Morocco. Oh, we got some Danish soccer people on the pitch crying.
To be fair, Ryan, this is kind of like what hold on, let me pull this up. Hold on.
This is like watching the Poly Blend
I was just
reaction.
gonna say it looks exactly like
except with retired professional
people
footballers
who know what they're
instead of
talking about.
husky schlubs.
I don't think they brought up the Rick Majerus shit bucket during this broadcast. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's what's going on.
That's why they
exactly
suck.
the same. Same thing. Same difference.
Well, that's why they added the
Damn.
hydration breaks, right? The hydration breaks are just so they can go off and sit on a bucket for a minute.
Oh my god! If that was the case, soccer's my new favorite sport. Hold on. Why did it go away, guys? Why did it go away?
Why?
I just want to find the cool graphic.
So now so Jeremy, the European teams left. France and Spain. I guess Sweden is still alive, but they're not. I think they're. What's the other part of Europe? Anyway, so
Russia.
Portugal's still there. I'm trying to run down the list. Germany's out. Italy's out. Italy's out, right?
Italy never qualified for.
Oh, they didn't qualify. That's right.
But
So it's France, Spain, Portugal, and Sweden. Right? Is that right?
Are you talking about the people that have previously won it, or what?
No, European nations remaining in the
European
world.
Croatia.
nations.
You said Croatia.
Oh, and Bosnia Herzegovina. Yeah. Okay. So there's more than I thought. I thought Europe was having a bad week.
Well, Europe's had some struggles. Ukraine and
Spain's still in there.
I said
Fighting Spain.
Yeah, it said Spain. But
My last hope.
This is
To not lose.
This is what
To not lose. To not lose.
That's how I was experiencing all those
You're
shootouts. Just
definitely-
watching these people and their reactions.
And the reacts.
Sorry, this is a perfect Ryan. This is the one person watching our show, and then everyone else is asleep while we do this. I don't know. For the record, for the archives, this has been fun to do a live watch along. I mean, this is only 4 years, guys. You're only going to get this every 4 years with this World Cup. So
Yeah,
sometimes
I love that NWC
Especially
action.
that it was a Tribe of Ryan showdown. How often does that?
it's very.
So does this
And
put
then-
me in the first? Does this put me in number one,
Oh,
Jeremy?
great question.
It actually puts you 5 points behind Schlegel.
Yeah! Eat shit, Brad.
That's how great you've been doing so far, Bradford.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
You are
there's a
now in
chance-
14th place behind Schlegel, and but only
Look at that,
by
guys.
5 points.
But wait.
By 25
Oh,
points.
we
So
missed
you're
it.
really coming up. I mean, hey, if Morocco and Cote
Keeps
d'Ivoire go to the final,
Hey,
then
that'd be sweet. That
Yeah.
$40 is mine.
When's not only is it the World Cup every 4 years, but it's also World Cup in the United States, America 250. We need this. We need these feel good things about the United States right now.
I know.
There's other
because
things that are not good.
After this, the next step is like the next thing we have to bet on is the Olympics, the Winter Olympics in 20.
In LA. Oh,
Hey guys, I rented
well, no, we got the LA
a
Olympics.
Project Hail Mary last night.
I watched
Feel
it.
good film.
I kind of.
I know.
If you're looking for that feel good, like it,
I heard the book was good, Ryan. Do people talk? Do you know about the book? Because you're.
Well,
I heard it was good too. Yeah.
Book was good. I'm a little reluctant to watch the movie, but
Ryan, I watched the movie this weekend, and I needed some feel goods, and it delivered. I appreciated
Yeah.
it. I got misty eyed. There's misty eyed
Same.
moments.
I'll watch
Same.
it. Can't wait to watch it. You know what you want to keep watching is Polyester Blend. Thank you, World Cup and the penalty kills ending right at
correction.
nine
So I go,
fifty eight.
you can wait to watch it because you have been waiting.
It is 9:58, which is perfect. We're gonna do a music break. We come back. We're gonna jam.
5 gallon bucket time.
We're gonna jam a bunch of shit into a bucket, and you're gonna watch it live. No, we're going to get to some of our favorite bits here tonight. All sorts of fun left on Polyester Blend, and then of course the Olympic crew after the live broadcast ends. Ryan, you threw out Ween by Boys Club. You're going down a Ween hole, it seems like, Ryan, because you brought up a couple Ween songs to me recently. True or false?
Yeah, I've been doing an actual dive, like listening to.
You've been to
some of
Chocolate
these
Town.
albums.
You're in Chocolate Town right now.
I'm a boognish now. 100% boognish.
What a fun band to welcome you into that deep dive.
Well, no, I've been a fan of like their chocolate and cheese,
Ryan,
the mullahs.
I know, but the deeper that you go, the better it gets.
It is insane how
You're
kind of
going
crazy
into
that
the
like
brown
Godwin
territory?
Satan, yeah, Godwin Satan and the pot, and even that Shinola stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the B-side.
12 country greats, dog. Don't forget about that.
There's a new edition of 12 Golden Country Greats, special edition vinyl with a bunch of extra
Yeah.
B-sides coming out.
I heard what was it? I think it was a This American Life. No, it was a WTF podcast with them doing an interview about making that record. Fascinating. Like they hired the top, session music,
Yeah, like
legendary session musicians in Nashville, and I think it was Gene was like, yeah, one of the guys walked in. He's like, I've recorded with so and so and Waylon, blah blah blah, but I can't even tell my wife about the lyrics. You guys, right?
That is fantastic. You picked a great one. I remember buying this album, Sight Unseen, Ryan, the Shinola, which is the B-sides, right, Ryan? It's a B-sides record.
Yeah.
I remember buying this at Graywell. Ever hear about it? Back in the day when we would still buy
Heard about
albums.
it.
Oh, miss it.
Miss it so much. Getting on Tuesdays, going and getting dollar burgers at B&D's, going and getting records at Graywell. That's what we again, people say it. We used to be a country. You will hear what a country we have with Ween Boys Club. 3-minute song. We come back with a little court, little point of order. We got Ryan's Comics Corner. We got a WikiMusic Game. And then we're going to hang out, just have a great, wonderful time. 3-minute song. Ween Boys Club.
Boys Club. Boys Club. Boys Club.
Oh, now, yeah, yeah.
Boys Club.
Oh, now, I'm talking about Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Really dig it, Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Tell your woman, tell your man, go somewhere that you got to understand. It's Boys Club.
Boys Club.
And I know they'll understand.
Boys Club.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about Boys Club.
Boys Club. Boys Club.
Come on, Glenn. Come on, Glenn. You can talk of the future, you can talk of the past. You can go find yourself a nice piece of ass. Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Come on down to Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Ooh, yeah, I'm talking about Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Now I may not be gay, I may not be proud, but it don't matter, cause I'm always allowed. Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Boys Club.
Ooh, yeah, I'm talking about Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Come on, baby.
Boys Club. Boys Club. Boys Club.
Ooh, yeah, I'm talking about Boys Club.
Boys Club. Boys Club.
Do it, baby, baby, now.
Boys Club. Boys Club. Boys Club. Boys Club. Boys Club.
Oh, yeah, baby, baby.
Boys Club.
Come on down to Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Come on down to Boys Club.
Boys Club. I'm talking about Boys Club.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Boys Club.
One of the bands I'm so proud to call American, Ween.
Poly Blend.
When we talk about bands that we are proud to be from our nation. Ryan, you said it perfectly.
Yeah, I sure hope they do it one more time. I want one more tour out of them.
Samesies. Ryan, you said it perfectly this week. You want to talk about your experience with your party? Because I felt you said it perfectly.
Oh yeah. We all know the song "Your Party." I remember when that song came out.
Their magnum opus, I think. I think it's their perfect song.
I was like mid-20s, I think, when I first heard that song, and I thought that song was hilarious. It was like
The last song on La Cucaracha.
Yeah, like the lyrics, I thought it was all just like a really kind of funny novelty song in a way that Wayne is known for. And then now when I listen to it, I'm like, hell yeah, that sounds like a really cool party.
That's the party I
Sounds
want to
like-
go to.
That's the party I want to be at. That's reality.
Tricolor pastas. Me and my wife danced a little bit. It is easy
Yeah.
party. And I want to write a note. We're so old now that's like, I'll write you a note, which that song is. Thank you for having such a great party. That was so fun.
Yeah, it's so weird that you guys take on that, because my sentimental favorite and what I think is the most heartfelt song on that record is "My Own Bare Hands."
I want to do that one at karaoke.
No, that's a
so
real
bad.
tearjerker, that one.
People.
One of my favorite weed songs for
I
sure.
really, when he talks about his desires to do things, I just identify with all of those
Can't
so
get
much.
over how great it is. Speaking of
That was a great live track, by the way. It was
A
great.
master's
live.
degree in fucking me is like the best line.
So good. People, real quick, before we get to Polyester Blend's point of order, hyper-local news, I need a court case.
Poly Blend.
I need you guys' help. You guys will be the judges. I'm on trial here. You guys been to Costco recently? You know this Costco business where they sell things
heard
in
about it.
bulk? Okay.
I've been there. Yeah,
I had,
the largest Costco in the country here in Salt Lake City.
and I went
No, is it still in the country but not worldwide? Is that we lost our worldwide?
It might be worldwide. I don't know. I know it's the largest in the United States.
well, because of that,
I don't know.
sometimes you guys that go to and I'm sorry to say, I go to the Davis County Costco because it's just from Rose Park.
Trader.
It's easier to go in. I feel, and gentlemen, I will explain to you when I might be done with that. Might be completely fucking done with that. So I go in and I got two things to get: laundry detergent and those, the wipes, for your tables and wipes and all this stuff.
The 5-gallon bucket wipes, yeah.
For my toilet. No, the different tables and surfaces. Because here's the thing, with 2 people, a household of 2, it is hard to shop at Costco unless you do it strategically, because that food will go away. It'll get rotten. So you just got to get the right items at Costco. Let's make it worth it. So I go into Costco and I'm walking down the aisles and it's busy as fuck. It's a Saturday. That's my fault. Why did I do that? So I go through the aisles and I'm trying to get to the back. And I thought I would maneuver through their summer stuff, like water slides and camping chairs. And I thought I would just go through that quickly. But then I see one of their classic carts. Okay, one of their classic carts, and in it, and I hate to say it, guys, has to be a 35-year-old. I'm gonna just say it, LDS dude. He's sitting in it. His wife right next to him, and everyone around him's like, "Can you believe it? Can you believe it? He's sitting in it. Can you believe he's in the cart? He's in the cart." Like, picture a 35-year-old male sitting in that cart, who's now in my way. And now his friends are watching him and they're blocking the aisle. They're blocking me getting through. And I have to see this 34-year-old who's a 35-year-old Mormon dude just like, "Oh, can you believe I'm in the cart here?" Here's where I need a court case on. 1, what's his sentence? 2, I made sure to get close enough. Oh, I was pissed. I didn't say anything, but I got close where I made eye contact with him. Like, made sure he made eye contact with me and I just went. Now, I told this story to Steph, and I could tell right away. She's like, "Ryan, you're being too aggressive. You shouldn't go right up to someone and do that." 2 cases here. What is his sentence for doing that? And 2, was I in the wrong? Should I have said, should I have just walked away? Or should I have said, "You're a fucking loser. No one, I hate you." Let's go. Sentence 1, me. Jeremy, you started off. What was I in the? Should I have not gotten that close and made eye contact and shook my head? I wanted to make him feel bad.
Okay, so not only you are innocent of doing a proper polyhead court, so thank you very much. This is perfect polyhead court material. 2, you are not guilty.
Yes.
I think you showed restraint by not saying, "You fuckers, some of us are trying to shop here at Costco."
You look like a child.
I think if the only way, I think we've kind of been taught in this age of the internet, people don't get their asses kicked enough. So they're like, "I'm just say racist shit because I say it on this message board," whatever it is.
Bigger problem.
So, which is the worst, but that's the slippery slope. If we don't say, "Hey, you're a grown man, don't sit in the shopping cart like a dipshit," then it's just like, "Oh, everyone thinks I'm so clever because I got in the shopping cart." He needed someone to at least like, not everyone thought this was cute and clever. Yes. So yeah, I not only the court commends your behavior.
Ryan, Clayton, Kirky, your thoughts on what the summation by Jeremy?
I overall agree with this verdict, although I must make a slight appeal.
Oh, you already did this, Ryan? You did this at Costco the other day? Like, "I'm Ryan Bradford in a shopping cart. Look at me."
Well, as someone who has been yelled at by an angry Costco person, which I think I brought up in a former PolyCOurt case, I was like, "Dude, get over it. We're all here on a Saturday."
Yeah, but wait. Well, I think if we were to look, and by the way, this is exactly what I want out of PolyCOurt. There was a previous case where this was brought up. Someone searched that.
That's called precedent. There is precedent.
That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah. Is that
stare decisis?
But Ryan, I don't think this is a 1-for-1. I don't think the court would accept, because I don't think. Was there something this childish going on where it's like we're all just trying to survive? This is just upsetting behavior.
Was it like a photo sesh going on? Were they recording it?
I could see in his eyes he's waiting for it. He was waiting for it. He was like,
well, if he was like in an indie band and he's like, "I gotta shoot this video and I need a concept Let's go fucking crash Costco.
We're gonna redo Green Plastic Trees that Radiohead did, where
he is in the shopping cart there.
But also maybe he's just creating content for his hyper local Davis County
Polyester Blend.
Like maybe that's what he's doing.
It's another.
And so your can of scorn was like justified, I think, because then he's cutting in on your business.
Oh,
your entire
Also,
business model.
Are you sure that he didn't have a disability?
No, Ryan, 100%. This wasn't like, this guy has to sit while he's in a cart? Fuck it. No, Ryan, this was not like a person who had that kind of thing. This was a...
Okay, hold on.
Not
real quick.
Yeah.
Disability or not, I could totally see myself. Now, I wouldn't go to a Costco on Saturday because that's just insane. But I could see myself having a crisis of like human confidence at a Costco on a Sunday and crawling into a cart like it's a womb and trying to retreat from society. Are you sure he wasn't doing that?
No, he was getting laughs from everyone who knew him. He was getting,
Oh, he was just being funny.
It wasn't saying, we're worried about our friend scenario.
No,
it was
this
like,
can you believe this?
Was he like trying to do some jackass like Davis County? Like I'm a jackass. I'm a jackass.
I think he wanted a photo to post on Instagram that his wife would take and be like, another shopping with this dork. You know, like another, like, can you believe Jimmy?
Can you believe I married this guy?
Exactly. Like, this wasn't in the nuptials. Like, you know.
Can't take this guy
anywhere. And will you just, I may have missed this. Did you exchange?
Married, tell us cart? Married, tell us cart? You know what I mean, Ryan? Come on now.
Sorry if I missed this. Did you have actual verbal exchange with this human being?
No, I did the...
Or you just had hate in your heart?
He scowled at it. He gave him a disapproving...
Hate in heart.
I made sure I wanted my look to go to his soul and let him think that everything he's ever thought was wrong.
Oh, I'm sure it resonated.
Can I do an ancillary PolyCOurt? I have one.
Is there a dissenting opinion? Or do you have another?
No, this is a different case.
Okay, so wait, real quick. Everyone agree I wasn't that out of the wrong for this? Is that, can I get absolved?
No, you're good. No, you're good. But also consider where you are. You know, make better decisions.
And that
make better decisions where you end up on a Saturday.
That's right, Clay. The judge would be like, hey, just remember, if you don't want to see that shit, don't go to a Davis County Costco on a Saturday. Totally. Thank you,
now
Judge.
get the fuck out of my face, sir.
Garricky, what kind of shit are you bringing to us?
So on Friday, I took the dogs camping. One of them is here, and he's lucky to be here because this little fucker took off for 3 hours. Now, am I guilty of letting him off leash, or is he guilty for flushing a deer and chasing it for 3 hours?
Two parts. Is this a dog you know would run away? The dog that
I mean, look at him.
That looks like a snuggler. I mean,
he's a goddamn hound.
But
a hound goes hard.
He's a hound. Great point. Clay, your thoughts on this? Let's let you go, baby.
Well, first of all, I've had a dog ever since I was a little kid. Constantly, always had dogs.
But that's fine.
I need a dog that I can let off leash and rock and roll. And I've had dogs run away for hours too. But the dog came back.
It got dark. He said, I'm done chasing this.
You are camping. You are putting a dog, like Clayton said, a hunter dog, in the environment of like, I'm going to do what I'm ready to do.
I bet you if you did the post-game interview with that dog and it could speak the human language, it would say, that was the best day of my life. Thank you so much for letting me do that.
I kind of wish he could testify on his own behalf.
Did he bring
he's doing it right now.
Did the dog bring the deer back to you to eat with him?
Well, so no. And I think either he ate all of the deer or he just left the rest of it out there.
But look, I'm sorry, Daddy. Oh, wait a minute. This is like when they put a neck brace on the person who's on trial. Like, we can't vote against Ryan. Can we vote? We can't judge against this pooch. We can't judge.
We're not a dog court.
I sentence you to give many snuggles and pets to that dog and treats for days. That's the final verdict on that. My God. Anyway, get out of these fucking shopping carts, you fucking losers. People, we go to some hyper local news because it's time for a little bit of point of
Poly Blend.
God damn it! It's supposed to. Didn't work that way. I went to hyper local news. Point of order. Where you go over some things and give our thoughts on them. Number one, Clay. You must have seen this. Oh, O'Leary. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I said all those fine people.
Well, O'Leary didn't apologize. Fox News had to apologize.
But I thought he also said it too. Was I wrong? Maybe I read that too fast.
I am only. What this reads to me, and I only, I can only digest so much news in one day. But this was a complete. The attorneys said you got to apologize, otherwise you're going to get your ass handed to you.
He put it on Twitter. He put it on his own Twitter.
Okay.
But again, that same thing though, Girk, right? Like he had to not get sued.
I cannot comment on that.
Oh, I love that shit. Ryan Bradford.
I will say I know personally some of the people that he accused of being Chinese agents, and it's so outlandish and so fucking stupid. I hope he gets sued. I hope he pays out his ass.
I hope so too.
I just think there should be some type of accountability for things people say.
Well, and that's my thing. Is like, yes, you have freedom of speech, but but there's also accountability for what you say.
That's it.
And whether or not it's, if you're saying something that's demonstrably false, or you don't have the evidence to back it up, and it turns out to be false, then you have to suffer the consequences. That's Alex Jones about that. Like,
and it's right. I mean, especially if especially the accusations he made, the flippant way he made it, the
flip-flop way he made it,
the flip-flop with the suit, which was not a good look. Talk about a schlub move.
We're still
what was that? What was that? We actually that's what needs to be in PolyCOurt. Like flip flop with suit. Like what was that all about? These couldn't be bothered.
But the fine people of Better Utah, right? Is who we're talking about. The thing
and Elevate, Gabby and
Gabby and Elevate, of course. I think Elevate way higher above that. The only thing I will say, fuck him for all that, but I hope it elevates the work they're fucking doing because they deserve it and they've been fantastic. Well,
I mean, you see, the results of.
I hope they fucking just become.
I don't know if I'm assuming we're going to go here in the point of order, but Mr. Stuart Adams.
Oh, we'll get to there.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Just a quick question: how many yen are you getting from this show?
Yen?
I get the check every week, but it's always in yen. So it's
that's actually. So I don't know why the Japanese would be sending you money.
They don't Chinese use yen or
do Chinese do yen? I don't know. I'm not a Chinese operative. I don't know what they do. I don't know what.
That's exactly what a Chinese operative. Well, you're playing
classic,
that so
Chinese operative line.
Clayton's like none of these.
I've never spent any Chinese money.
I know for a fact.
Polyester Blend needs to be totally transparent here. We are making 2 Uzbekistani sums per show for their influence on the show. So, us and the Uzbekistan government, we're tied together. No.
I've been a sleeper cell Uzbekistani agent.
Making them sums.
I'm still waiting to figure out.
It makes sense because Chaz has never been there. If we're not trying to blow him up. We've never said anything bad about Uzbekistan.
Dean Ronner, maybe he goes and flies and picks our sums up and brings it back to us. But, let's just be transparent.
Dean Ronner is 100%.
Dean Ronner's going on a sum run. Dean Ronner's going on a sum run.
Oh, my plane's overloaded with all this sum. I should have brought some and gone back for the rest.
Give me some. Totally transparent at this point with that, so we just want to make that.
It's not even right hidden. We can disclose.
He was just this close, but don't think he isn't a part of the thing we do. So, Leary,
he'll be back.
You'll be back, and he'll be
back.
You'll be put into those gilded halls, guys. The scariest shit ever. These fires. We are in the midst of
We had a little bit of a reprieve this weekend, which was nice.
But end of times, Clay. End of times.
Right, mini reprieve. I'm sure Central Utah is still blowing up, though.
The largest fire in Utah history. Who's got that? Rob, watch that echo. But
that's not the largest fire in Utah history.
Well, just you were listening to the stream, not listening.
It hasn't surpassed the Milford fire in what was that 2010?
Well, we'll see. It's on its
because that was 500,000 acres.
And the one thing I want to also say is this fire, I forget the name.
Yeah, that one fucked people.
And then we lost some firefighters, which you just like doing the work. I mean, that's hard.
Yeah, it sucks.
The family, it's just such.
I like get out of breath hoeing my front yard. What a job.
Right. When I light the flame of 3 packs of Winston's before lunch, I understand that.
Yeah, when they say smoke jumpers, those smoke jumpers, I thought it was like I'm jumping to a pack of smokes. Remember, they really go
also,
for it.
Can we just comment that Clayton always be hoeing?
Ryan, were you familiar with the state of Utah and how? You can see I'm trying to zoom in a little bit here, but it's horrific right now, buddy. You're coming into Utah, but it's awful. It was bad, and we had that rare red flag day on Friday, right, Clay? Where it was they rarely do the red flag.
Yeah, I mean, it was the most horrific weather pattern for about 10 days there, and the results speak for themselves. But they had there was this crazy cold front, rain and snow event, and hopefully that tamped down some things.
Are you guys? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But are you guys coming to my dry field fireworks extravaganza and gasoline giveaway?
I mean,
I was gonna say, are there gonna be fireworks on there? Because
it's gonna be
not,
lit.
Yeah.
This is where Danny's.
Wait, hold on. I was Schlegel. I wasn't even going to try to bury the lead, but we are going to go down the rabbit hole, right?
Wait, which one are we talking about?
Oh, just the friend of the show, Mutsos.
Well,
no.
I didn't have that because I can't find a clip because you found him on Facebook, and I would have to take.
Okay, you're not on Facebook.
We should talk about it. We should talk about it.
That's fine. It's fine. He doesn't need more of our bandwidth.
No, we're going to get into it because what's going to happen next is that all these fires are happening, and one of the first times I feel the state of Utah has reacted in my time to where I'm really proud of them was Governor Cox put a ban on fireworks. Now it's personal.
You know what happens when he does that?
Well, and that's where I do think it's appropriate we talk about your friend because that is a total. That's
my friend,
personal friend of yours. But what?
Let me get him on speed dial.
But what's going on is that the state of Utah is in such shit with fires that the governor, thank God, said there's a ban on fireworks. I went to my Smith's to get food, nourishment, all the things I get. And there's locked up fireworks. I couldn't be more proud, more happy. But to your point, I don't have it up here, but friend of the show, TPOS member, Eric Mustos. Mustos, Ryan. We haven't heard from Mustos.
Peabody Award member,
Mustos. We haven't heard from him for a minute. Let's see if I can find a photo of. There's another guy.
R.I.P. brother.
We'll get to him in a minute. A lot of sure. But Eric Mustos.
He's like emeritus. He's going to be emeritus now.
Yeah, I mean, Eric Mustos was number 2, gentlemen. Number 2 in our TPOS Hall of Fame, total piece of shit Hall of Fame. He was early on during the pandemic. Remember, he had the great cardboard vaccine that he burnt.
My God, this is like a down memory lane. Okay, I guess.
But there he is. There he is.
So
he heard about this firework in what? He heard about the firework ban in what?
Well, I just haven't heard from him in a while, and so I thought maybe he had retired to maybe he's working at a Costco in Washington County, just like living his life or whatever he's doing, whatever he should be doing. But Spencer Cox banned fireworks, and it reanimated him, and he's all over the internet now saying, this is a attack on freedom, and then one of the great logical leaps of all time says Spencer Cox allows us to do chemtrails, which causes the drought.
Get the
Yes.
fuck out.
Chemtrails causes the drought, which causes the banning of fireworks. And so that's the conspiracy line.
Jesus Christ.
It's really just about chemtrails.
The thing about a lot of these guys, even Alex Jones, I think, is going through this, is like, it's the grift is like, even a lot of the people he works, or the people who would maybe want to talk to him and believe and they want government out of their lives, they have to be seeing that they live in rural Utah where fires can happen. And I feel like, I hope like some of them would be like, hey, Eric, like my house might be lost if we do fireworks, man. Like this isn't the coronavirus or might hit someone or might, like if people do fireworks in rural Utah, it might destroy my house. Like,
yeah, but the big government boogeyman is always
I wonder how much traction
alive and well for many people.
But I wonder
who knows. I mean, that's the thing. Is like the internet knows that I think Eric Moutsos is someone that I laugh at, and so it shows me it. So I have no idea what his actual. But I mean, you know.
But to your point, our good friend Danny Woodhead doing the work, reporting. Even though he just sent over a great Salt Lake City Reddit, went from _gods disappointed but not surprised. The town of Clinton, Utah, being like, nah, fuck that.
Well,
go ahead. Go ahead.
If I may, just like to put a little bit nuance on this, like the governor can ban fireworks on like state lands, but he encouraged municipalities to adopt firework restrictions, and I think 90% of them have not.
What?
So I think it's mostly the cities that Clayton has won in Cities Quiz.
I take back everything I said. Eric Moutsos is the voice of the people. You know, like what the fuck?
And so yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And you know, like yeah, most people will light off fireworks and nothing bad will happen. But some bad things might happen, and it could be pretty bad.
Well, so
Turkey, as long as your gasoline firework party in a field is still happening, I don't give a shit.
What I was thinking is like, could we play field hockey with a flaming tennis ball?
Yeah, the founding fathers would have wanted us to celebrate this way.
Yeah,
because
killing yourselves.
Yeah, like let's do something incredibly dumb and short-sighted.
I was telling this
self-indulgent.
I was telling a story the other day, and I was talking to stuff about this. So my mom and my sweet mother and Tony, my family. Tony's out there turkey hunting the other day, and he drives by a group of people next to a fire where the fire's going. This is early in the morning because he's he's about to go turkey hunt. This is like 4 a.m. He goes down the trail, sees all these campers next to the fire, goes down and hunts, doesn't find anything, comes back. All the trailers, all the campers are gone, but the fire is fully going, unattended, down in Wayne County, just fully flaming. Now, did they just walk away or thought they got it to go away? It's just like this. Everyone, remember, when you think you put out a fire, you got to do what Smokey says. Water, stir it, water. Like, this is so imperative time to not just think I got it. Like, it's got to be done. So I just was so startled that like that could just happen. There could just be open flames unattended. And why should I be shocked? Because that happens all the time. Anyway, everyone, be careful. Be careful. Speaking of flames that we want to go out, that did
fire safety and antenna buying.
Yeah, and also
buy an antenna. Watch TV.
You guys do know that America 250 means you have to light a minimum of 250 acres on fire for you to be a real American.
It turns
it's kind of like Fahrenheit 451. You've got
I'm just saying you're killing that PSA
250 degrees, or you're not an American.
I'm sorry. I should have read more. Speaking of flames that we want to go out, finally going out in a positive way. Clay, I'll take the cookies, baby.
There he is.
Hey, good job pulling KSL on this. I appreciate that.
Well, they seem the more reliable when it comes to news agencies. No, I try to move it around. Clay Stuart Adams, head of the Utah.
This is like Rush, the Holy Triumvirate. Boom, 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 boom. They're done.
This was a dream
the trio of Utah clown hoods.
This is him staring at a guy in a cart at a Costco in Davis County. Just saying, that's how I look. Clay, your thoughts on? Holy shit! There might be hope in this world, even though it's so small.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing is this is, I saw a lot of like spiking in the football online by people being like, "Yeah, that's what you get," and it's like, no, dude, this is Republican on Republican.
Yeah.
Which is yeah. I don't think people get the nuance. I don't think people who like don't live
Repub to Repub.
There are people who live and breathe this. There are people that understand the ins and outs of Utah politics, and then there are people who are just like, yeah, of course, Stuart Adams got voted out. No, he got voted out by his own party, which in Davis County, which is crazy. Which is you have the voters in a small district in Davis County, a Senate district, which I think. Turkey, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. A Senate district maybe is 75,000 voters.
It's about 100,000.
100,000 voters.
Voters.
Saying,
I'm sorry, voters. Like, it's probably about 70,000 voters.
Yeah, so like you had, but if you divvy it out like Republican, blah blah blah. I forget what the thing was. It was not that many. Like we were talking the entire election had probably 15,000 people vote, right? Like, or maybe even 12.
Yeah,
20.
I think it was about 20. But.
So you had 20,000 people deciding to vote out, or like going toe to toe to decide whether or not to vote out the most powerful. Some people would argue the most powerful politician in Utah, because the governor's office has been devalued so much over the course of the last couple of decades. The Senate president has really elevated their power to really dictate the future of Utah. So you got him, and then you've got like Trevor Lee, who was a high profile kind of like partisan punching bag or warrior, depending on where you're seeing it. And you have Dan McKay, which was more of a cult. A cult classic. You got to be really into it to know how much of a dork he is. So like it was like three flavors of Utah politics all got voted out in their primary, which is kind of wild. I could not have predicted that.
And again, I was so lucky to get a photo of Trevor Lee on election night, looking at his results. Wow. That's crazy. We got that photo that night.
It's interesting that It's interesting that Trevor and Stuart are basically the same area. Their districts are, which it doesn't mean anything, but it's also just kind of like what's going on in Davis County.
Well, Davis County is, I've always said,
has not elected a Democrat since 1980.
But the lake, I feel like
so that's what I'm saying. But Davis County is the chance for some type of movement, because it is urban. It is it has a past of electing Democrats, and I'm not saying like it's got a lagoon. No, but I'm saying like it's an urban district that maybe could move a little bit. And honestly, well, I would have said back in the day before redistricting, it was the only way another congressperson could get elected in Utah. But now that's changed because redistricting, and we all know what happened there. So,
but do you?
It's fascinating what's happening on the margins for partisan Republicans in Utah.
Well, and again, I brought up the lake, but I feel like even Republicans are really worried about the fucking lake and wanting people who are going to move to make it better, not Stuart Adams to put his money in the data center. That I don't know if that data center stuff would have been this close to the election, Clay or Gerke, like would he still be here? But it was that data center at the last end. Like, if that wasn't there, do you think he still would be not elected? Like, I just wonder. Like,
no, I think without the MIDA stuff hitting the fan, there's no freaking way he would not be elected. But I'm saying, but it is one of those things where, and it's like Trevor Lee too. I think there's two things we learned here. When you get too big and you get too large, and you can be attacked or criticized from a populist perspective, where you're like, this guy's gotten too powerful, he's lost touch with the people, and a Republican can make that argument that he's distracted by his power, he's got too much going on. I'm about this district, I'm about this thing, and I don't pretend to. I wasn't on the campaign trail in Davis County, but I bet you dollars to donuts that was the attack line against him, against the two people that were running against him. And with Trevor Lee, it was, this guy's just out to lunch, and we need to bring it back to normal people issues.
Before we move on, there's one interesting thing about the Stuart Adams thing, and that is that Braden Hess, who spent less than $6,000, which I think is like,
whoa,
like he spent less than $6,000 on his campaign and got 21% of the vote, which tells me that like there was a sizable portion of the electorate who was not going to vote for Stuart Adams.
Wow.
Right.
And so
they didn't want to vote for a woman.
A plurality voted for Stephanie, a sizable chunk voted for Braden, and the rest voted for Stuart. And it's like, it was kind of, that was the most shocking thing to me from that election.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I agree there too.
Anyway, I mean, Christmas.
But anyway, we'll just share the KSL.
Stuart Adams in his concession saying, instead of using she, her, his opponent's preferred and born pronouns, I thought it was all about you got to use the ones you were born with. They them'd her. It was just the weirdest fucking.
That was bizarre.
I'm a little baby, and I can't even handle losing, so I'm just gonna be a dipshit because I don't want to admit I lost to a woman. Like what a piece of shit.
Well,
but Jerky, are we getting a Hydra? What's gonna happen? Like, are we just getting more?
Great question.
Heads? Or are we gonna?
What is she gonna be like versus Stewart?
Well, not just her, but what does the Republican leadership look like? Are we just going to get some new white Mormon dudes taking over?
We'll probably get Kirk Cullimore as the Senate president.
Oh God!
Yeah.
So we're all getting evicted.
You first, but yes.
Which if I'm wrong, I swear to God, there's our Trevor Lee. Oh, his forehead's getting bigger all of a second. I believe we have. Oh, who's there? Right there.
Oh, is he already in?
No, he's already in. Baby.
He's already in.
He's already in.
It fucking sucks.
Totally sucks. But
Poly Blend
has been ahead of the game for all this.
Talk about ahead of the game. We've been predicting this for a long time.
You get hyper local. You're out in front of stuff.
That's what you get with Polyester Blend. Speaking of Polyester Blend, we're going to come back after this
Poly Blend
music break. Real quick. No, we'll come back.
He's got Jared Kushner vibes.
He does. We're going to come back after this and do 2 quick seconds on the draft because I want to hear what your thoughts are. Then we're going to go to Ryan's Comics Corner after the break. But I have to play this, guys. After all the stuff
the draft?
That little thing called the NBA draft.
Yeah. We'll talk all about that.
Just real quick, and then we'll do Ryan's Comics Corner. Yeah. But after the last couple of weeks, the song Bro. Ryan, you and I in high school, I think would say to you, come on, bro him.
I was hoping that you were going to play this.
I have to play this. 3 minutes of it, just 3 minutes, and then we're going to come back. Pennywise, people. Let's go back to our punk rock roots.
God.
Oh. Come on, bro him.
Oh, bro hams.
Pennywise, bro him. Bro songs. We'll be back in 3 minutes for even more fun and merriment here on Polyester Blend.
Serve them up, let's go! Party down for
3 minutes! 3 minutes!
Present, past and beyond. Though you weren't with us too long, that was the most precious thing we could lose. While you were here, the fun was never ending. Not a minute was only beginning. Jason Matthews said this was for you. Oh! without feeling you could go on. Just remember her silence you could show on. You've got friends with you, tell me, yeah. If they're ever in a tough situation, then there's no hesitation. Brotherhood's all that we cannot bear. To the bottom, you know who it is you can count on. Someone will pick you up again. When you talk are in it together, one of us are bonded forever. And to die, I die, that's the way it is. Friends, present, past, and beyond. To all those who work with us too long, life's the most precious thing you can do.
While you were here, the fun was never ending. Laughing man was all you getting. Jason, my brother did one for you.
First of all, this fucking song rules. This song fucking rules. Poly Blend. Right, I think that was one of my first of like, this is what we listen to when we lose someone. Like,
The first time I heard that song, I was at a punk show at the Veterans Center in Heber, and some like punk band of Heber
punks,
punks, the ones who organized it, started playing that bass riff. And I remember like Matt Harrison looking at someone and being like, "Holy shit, they're covering this song!" It's like, I don't know what this song is.
That was one of those,
but I loved it immediately.
I think when like just getting into punk, that was one of those like, because when we were into punk, it was right.
Hermosa Beach's finest.
Well, first of all, I have I've been thinking about this entire break. I want to ask you, Clayton, 1 second. But
sure.
Napster was really quick to when we were listening to punk, right? Like 99, like I'd been listening to it for a couple of years, and it was all friends, bands, recommendations, or I would just buy a band from like a bin that was like in the punk section. But this song, I remember it was always like, if you're into punk, like you got to get this song. And I still love this song. I think it rules. But Clay, my question, and so all I was trying to say is that this is a Napster song. Clay, I've never actually think I've ever asked you this. And if I have, probably did, because we've been doing the show this long. Did you ever have any punk albums? Were you like a Clash guy? Like, did you have any punk albums?
Sure. Yeah. Most of my punk was British based, or Ramones.
Right, and then
so I had, Crass was a big band in my family growing up. My brother and I would listen to a lot of Crass, if you ever listen to them.
Well, was there a Vegas punk scene that you would be a part of, or was that
absolutely
okay?
But I was more new wavy. I was more arty. I was more Pavement. I was more REM. I was Cure, whatever. Like I was soft. But I did listen to punk rock music growing up, like Crass, Sex Pistols, Clash.
Never liked the Sex Pistols. Sorry, I understand.
Well, they only had one record.
I just didn't get them. I understand they were important, but I was always like,
they were lightning in a bottle for one record. That's the Minutemen. Yes. Double Nickels on the Dime. Like that's one of the greatest punk records ever, and that's a Southern California punk. So like I don't hate Southern California punk. Sorry, Ryan, I give you such a hard time. But yeah.
Right? We
can't all like rad music.
Right.
I get it.
Ryan, when you moved to San Diego, which was what 15 years ago at this point, were you at a lull in your Southern California punk loving, and then it revitalized you down there, like, or you know what I mean?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, when you moved it, like I moved here intending to like refrain from the 311s. I know these aren't the punks like the 311s, but the social distortions also.
Right.
And it just earn it through osmosis, and you suddenly you wake up.
You're in SoCal, dude.
Or you're Sublime, or you're a.
When I was
you're in SoCal, you're not gonna run from that, dude. You're SoCal, bro.
When I've been there with you in your town of San Diego, there was a moment where I thought it was like, you really on this Point brewery that we're going to today, or this restaurant, or this bar, you're gonna play all that shit that I remember being so associated with Southern California. But I love how much it's like, fuck you, this is our music, this is what we do. What do you want from us? We love this.
What about the other random Southern San Diego bands that rolled up, like Pinback and Rocket from the Crypt?
Oh, I love like Rocket and like Drive
Never
Like
felt the
Jehu.
Pinback, eh?
I just never got in. I tried, and Rob Crow, he's everywhere. Like you see him around town everywhere, and everybody like.
Oh, he's still around.
That's Rob Crow.
Well,
yeah.
real quick, Kirky, did you go through a heavy punk rock phase, or just kind of like Clayton, you just had kind of the punk albums around?
It was a flirtation. I mean, like I had the Sex Pistols album. I listened to the London Calling, obviously, which everybody listened to. Black Flag. I went through a Black Flag phase.
Oh yeah, SoCal.
Introduction to Henry Rollins, like it was like or not. No, sorry, I fucked that up. But like yeah, it was a phase, I guess I would say, and it was mostly in my 15-year-old life. Friends were listening to a lot of it. So,
Jeremy, what about you? Same thing, kind of always on the peripheral, or did you feel like you went through a punk rocker phase?
I've never been in a mosh pit. Let me put it that way.
Oh,
not like a legitimate mosh pit. Like I've been into some weak.
I've been in a mosh pit before.
Of course. Of course you have.
I would say from like maybe the 6th and 7th grade was probably the height of my punk fandom. Like everyone, the Sex Pistols. Like I got the Great Rock and Roll Swindle CD. I remember. Yeah, but I had the Clash, the self-titled version, and plenty of. I did listen to Suicidal Tendencies. I just saw that,
and I love. I would say this album, which was ska punk mixed together. It was this, and then Do or Die by the Dropkick Murphys. Ryan, those were the two albums I had, and I was like, I'm fucking in.
Is that the one with the iconic Dropkick Murphys song?
No,
okay.
The singer before that, and
no kidding.
And these two albums was like, okay, and then I think I've told the story on the show. I'm sorry, I've told it 1,000 times. We went and saw the Groovy Ghoulies. The Groovy Ghoulies.
Do the Pogues count as punk?
Yeah, of course they count as punk.
I was pretty.
They're one of the most punk bands of all time, and I'll go toe to toe with you with the Pogues. I forgot to talk about the Pogues.
Well, my band is known for a Bitchin' Pogues cover.
No.
But the Deviate in the Basement. I mean, this is it. This is me, Ryan. This is me and Ryan, basically.
There's
because
and some guy with a cool hat.
Because it was like I was in the basement of Deviate watching the Groovy Ghoulies. Ryan brought me down there. We're 16. He drove us down there. I never felt 100% connected to the Salt Lake City punks because we were Park City punks, like, and they could make fun of us in a second, being like, "Oh, you're from Park City, are you? You fucking twat." But we would come down.
They never made a movie about Park City punk.
Yeah, isn't it? PC Punk would be the lamest movie of all time.
Your daddy watches a show in your home theater, huh?
I feel like there's a clean argument for yes, they did. They just titled it differently.
That's a fair point because they used to hang out with Micah, the actual crew that's based on the movie. They would come up and hang out where I grew up in Silver Creek because Silver Creek was Park City, but it was like the dirty, weird. We had polygamists and it was weird. So they were at Micah's house. Did I ever tell you that, Ryan? Like they used to talk about that? Yeah, like because Micah's older brother, who we'd make videos and stuff with, invited those guys up and they would sleep on the floor up there. But why is, again, at the Groovy Ghoulies show in the basement of DV8 is when I went up to the stairs and I sat on the stairs and I was 16. I had just been listening to TRL. I was just into new metal and I had to sit and go, you're into punk, Ryan. That's okay.
TRL.
You can do this.
Superchunk, is that a punk rock band?
Sure, yeah.
No, Superchunk's not punk.
Is it indie? Is it called?
I lean more toward indie, but I mean, there's a lot of lines.
They're indie garage. They're great. I love them, but like,
I'm just trying.
One of my favorite lyrics of all time is the Superchunk lyric. It's like, "Life's a cigarette you smoke to the end." It's like I love that lyric.
That's beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, it's been
my point bringing that up. Sorry, before you transition, because I know you were about to go into one of your master segues. Is the idea of punk music is a sliding scale that is like impossible to define. And so, like when you say, "Were you into punk music?" Like, dude. Yeah, I'm into Sonic Youth. They're punk as fuck, dude. Like, I'm into anything that's gone against the grain.
I think the replacements are punk.
Yes, absolutely.
But there was something about in the late 90s, we all had to define ourselves by one genre, by another. Like, I'm a metalhead. I was into ska, and I always had to be like, I'm probably more ska than punk to talk, because it was kind of like we all wanted to know where we were in those genres.
Well, because we all shopped at record stores, and you needed to know which area you were going to shop in.
Yes, and it was,
and it's like you can't just walk around the record store. You had to go to your section, and
without a costume, you were.
And by the late 90s, I'm a little bit older than you. I was in the easy listening. So
you're listening to
Rock, Yacht or Not.
You're listening to the
I was already an early adopter of Yacht Rock.
You're listening to the Breeze 98.0, you know, like just having a good time with it.
I've been listening to the Breeze for 25 years.
This fucking cat rolled up the other day to practice some Coob, and he had one of the best country like old school mixes on. I was just like, oh, every song it's like Waylon, Johnny, it was so good.
I gave you what you needed, man.
It was. I would have told you to change it if it sucked.
And that's the thing where like country was so like fuck country, and also late 90s pop country wasn't that great, but it took years for me to like. It was until 2015 that I was like, I think I really love country, especially early, like before the 1960s. And then Waylon, I only got into Waylon like 5 years ago, and now I'm like, I'm at the altar of the Waylon and the Outlaws. I'm at the altar of this. It's a guy who goes to the comics and he reads them.
Oh snap! We're doing sport. We're doing comics before sports.
We're gonna do sports next week. Sorry, pushing that, but we're gonna have more time because free agency will be after next week, so we can really do a total talk about it next Monday. I love that head, but
just like hold on, Darren Peterson. Just
if you want to give your second, just give it.
No.
Five on John Morant, but it's okay.
That's amazing. There's a lot going on in the NBA right now.
But I feel like we'll have a total picture.
I will just say, I do believe that the Jazz did the right thing with their pick, and thank you. And everything I've heard him say, when they say we're saying all the right things, it doesn't seem like it's coming from an agent. He just seems like a cool dude who's like, I'm just a hard worker. I idolize these basketball players, and I'm here to do a good job. And that is all you need. And especially if you're coming to Utah, because it takes a special, like Utah must have done their due diligence with him and thought he's not going to hate it here. Because I mean, you have to do that because it's special.
Bro went to Kansas, so
true.
Lawrence isn't exactly a bustling hive of diversity.
Well, and I will say, Clyde, before we move on to the Ryan's Comics Corner, the hottest segment this year, I will say that he did the same. Well, he did similar to what he did for the Mammoth when they were becoming the Utah Hockey Club. He's like putting you're on a private jet. I'm going to be sitting with you, telling me what's up. I'm going to show up. There's going to be fans that are like, you're welcome here. We can't wait for you to be here. Like, he did the red fucking carpet to like, you are one.
Yeah, and I mean, as much as I think Ryan Smith is a cheese dick, I think. Sorry,
no doubt about it.
No, I mean, he's like just such a bro. But he does probably, being a billionaire and understanding athletes, probably does know more about how to approach them than I do. And he's probably doing a better job than I would have. Because I would be like, have you heard this new...
Okay.
Have you heard this Dinosaur Jr. record, dudes?
We'll explore this further because I think the opposite. I think it comes off as fake.
I can't wait for this.
But wait, I heard we might be doing Comics Corner tonight.
Okay. Yeah,
It is,
you're right.
it is
You're
the
right.
best time to be a Jazz fan because they're not playing right now.
Jeremy says it.
Schlegel, I was gonna say you could make a really good supercut of Clayton being optimistic about the Jazz for over the last 6 years. I think that'd be pretty funny.
I will put that mega clip together, but I can't wait for this mega clip that will go viral. We know tomorrow, because this guy, he does the work. It's time for a little segment we haven't seen for a while called Ryan's Comics
Poly Blend.
Corner. Yeah, is it worth it? We're not doing that this week. We know that's not happening. But people,
It's been a while.
It's been a while. This guy.
I'm going to say yes, it's very worth it.
Yeah, we're going to just say it's worth it. People, he has done the work. It's actually been on the back burner for a minute. Things have come up, we all know. But this guy found the right time to insert himself back into the Polyester Blend with his hit segment, Ryan's Comics Corner. Ryan, I think you put it in this week's docket.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think you copied it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, do you want to explain what's going on? And again, we're so glad to see you back in the saddle, my friend, as the head of Ryan's Comics Corner. Go ahead.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? I'm Ryan. That's my Comics Corner. By Frank's Red Hot. I got in touch with their PR guy. He said we can reignite the partnership if this proves to be a hit. So I hope it's a hit. But it's a little longer this time, and I had to give a little backstory because a few months ago, Shudder started putting the old Tales from the Crypts from HBO back onto streaming.
I want to watch this so bad. I want to watch this so bad.
And that show, I don't know if any of you guys watch Tales from the Crypts, but we got very heavily edited versions of them in Park City on the Fox channel. And so every Saturday night between like the ages of 10 to 11, I would watch Tales from the Crypt, and every week they would terrify me. So watching them now on Shudder, it's just like a super cool nostalgia trip. Tales from the Dark Side.
What is the relationship of Tales from the Crypt and Tales from the Dark Side?
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to...
So, that... If you didn't know, Tales from the Crypt, the TV show, is based on these these comics from the 50s. And they were published by a publisher called EC Comics. EC Comics was run by a man named William Gaines. William Gaines went on to publish Mad Magazine.
I was gonna say Mad.
Mad Magazine. So this guy, he had a crazy life. And if I could make one biopic, if I was assigned a biopic, I would make one about William Gaines, because he was also involved in the 50s with the comics scare, the great comic scare of the 50s.
Oh, yeah.
Like Red Scare stuff?
Yeah. It was probably the first pop culture, like, moral panic.
Okay.
Of our so this is, I think this is 1952, 1953, when this doctor, he started bringing up all these studies about how comic books were the main cause of like teen delinquency. And so his opinions got so much attention that there was like Senate subcommittees that were talking about the effects of comic books on the they were bringing in publishers, questioning them about like, why do you publish this kind of stuff? William Gaines was in front of the Senate. He totally flubbed it up. I still am looking for footage of it, but apparently he was all sweaty and like could not really explain what his intent was, and so he wasn't
Senate ready.
Right, look at this guy.
It's Jeremy. Sorry, Jeremy. You weren't ready.
It wasn't like Mr. Rogers coming in and knocking it out of the park. It was the opposite.
You just got yourself the funding for PBS. No,
it's like I'd like to draw dirty pictures and then I sell them for money. What's the problem here?
Yeah.
So all this backstory, I just think that the 50s comic scare is one of the most fascinating things of like pop culture, American history. But one of the comics they kept bringing up was in this issue of Tales from the Crypt, or one of these like subsidiary, and it was for this specific comic, and this is the one that has been referenced in a lot of those like scientific studies of like the nasty effects the nasty things that children are seeing, and that is what's contributing to their delinquency. So these comics, they're about 8 pages each, and so you're going to get this is a very truncated one. I'm just going to like kind of give you the gist of it, but it's also, these are I got this from a book by Jack Davis, who is one of the illustrators. So these are all like the best of Jack Davis, but this Foul Play one is the one that essentially killed horror comics, because they didn't have a good defense of it. So it's called Foul Play, and in every comic it's all about someone getting their comeuppance. So I don't know, Ryan, if you can like, I'm gonna read this on my screen because it's too small.
Yeah, but if you want me to zoom in a little bit, I'll scroll along with it.
So you got a little intro from the Crypt Keeper. He's wearing the baseball hat.
That's the
I'm just going to read the first,
because he would introduce all these just like the TV show.
Right. Oh. Yeah. And he would do, he's not as like pun heavy in the comics, but he's got the like alliteration and cool wording. So this first panel, you see a baseball team. So I'm just going to read it. It is midnight. The eve of opening day. Central City's Bush League ballpark lies in darkness. There is a smell of freshly painted seats and rails and hot dog stands hanging in the cool night air. The championship pennant sags limply from the new whitened flagpole in the outfield, lifting sadly now and then to flap in the soft breeze that sweeps in and across the silent, deserted grandstands. But down on the green playing field, illuminated by the cold moonlight, are figures in baseball uniforms, each in its position, waiting for the words, play ball. So this panel, this sets us up. This is kind of we're starting in media ray. As is common in these types of comics, it goes back to see where we got there. So Ryan, if you want to scroll down. So this starts us off. It is the playoff game between Central City and Bayville. The two teams had ended the season tied for first place, and this game would decide the pennant winner. Visiting Central City was leading their Bayville hosts by one precious run in the first of the ninth. There were 2 out as Herbie Satin came to bat. So we got to remember, Satin is the bad guy here. Herbie Satin. You got a pitcher, the catcher saying, "Put it in here, boy. Put down the alley." Someone else saying, "Easy out, boys, and we got power coming in up last the ninth." And someone else is saying, "Let's go, Herbie." Herbie. So you can scroll down. So Herbie hits the ball, and then he does the slide. Phil spun around and let go. Jerry Deegan, Bayville's second baseman and star player, league leader in hits and home runs, was covering. The peg was way ahead of Herbie, but Herbie came in sliding, spikes high. "You're out. Jerry, watch out." So you got the Satin guy, he's sliding. You can scroll down, Ryan. Jerry Deegan went down as the spike slashed into his calf, and he felt their burning metal sharpness. His teammates were running now. "Jerry, you hurt? You okay, Jerry?" "That was a cheap trick, Satin."
Cheap trick?
Great band.
Can you scroll up just a little bit?
Is that where they got the band name?
Oh, good.
Okay, so
Good question.
so Jerry got to his feet. So Jerry is the one who got slide tackled.
Yeah.
If he just like
He
zoom in.
turned into a mass murderer at the end of this
Okay.
slide. Look at the hand. Do a full.
All right, Jerry got to his feet slowly. The dugout steps reeled as he stumbled up. I'm okay, just a little dizzy. Blast one into the bleachers, Jerry. Jerry's not feeling well. So I cut out. He strikes out a few times,
Yeah.
and so there's the tension in this building. So by this third pitch, Jerry slumped to the ground as Satin's pitch went by. Strike 3. You're out. Hey, someone says he's fainted.
He fainted.
Jerry's fainted. Then we get some more action, and then finally, Satin spiked Jerry deliberately, murdered him with poison spikes.
Oh my god, that face! Oh, people are starting to turn demonic.
And these
So
drawings
Satin
are beautiful.
does this. He murders somebody.
Oh
Just
my god,
a
look
little
at this!
minute.
Come on,
Before
this
wait,
page.
scroll
Holy
up.
shit!
Yes. So this is the one, especially this middle image. We've skipped some action, but now we're going back to where we were, the ball game playing at night. So after the team finds out that Satin has spiked Jerry with his poison spikes, they are going to enact revenge, and they have to wait an entire year to do it when they replay this team again. So we don't know what they do, but we know the after effects. So Ryan, if you want to scroll down, we got the baseball team playing at night. So now you know, fiends. Now you know why there's a ball game played in the moonlight at midnight in the deserted Central City Parkway. Look closely. See the strange baseball game. See the long strings of pulpy intestines that mark the baselines.
Oh my god! Oh,
Two lungs and the liver that indicate the bases. The heart that is the home plate. See Doc White bend and whisk the heart with a mangy scalp, yelling, "Play ball, batter up! Let's go, Philly boy, pitch it in." And it's this middle, picture of him
Oh shit! It's even. Oh my god!
holding the head. See the batter come to the plate, swinging the legs, the arms, then throwing all but one away and standing in the box waiting for the pitcher to hurl the head into him. See the catcher with the torso strapped to as a chest protector, the infielders with the hand mitts, the stomach rosin bag, and all the other pieces of equipment that once were Central City's star pitcher, Herbie Satin.
Whoa!
And that
holy shit!
Is a truncated version of that comic. But that was the one where parents were like, are you sure? Are you sure we should be?
These kids can't be watching this baseball like insanity. Holy shit! So have you been reading a bunch of these because they're of their time, but also so the Crypt Keeper show. It's the same vibe. I just wow. Have you been reading a lot of these?
Just
right?
real kind of cool. Like, oh, I love this guy's art.
The art is amazing.
It's so gross and like, yeah, nasty.
I love it. And this was the one they were most upset because America's.
Yeah,
I love the mashup between sports and sports and horror.
Yeah.
Like he's like I know what's going on with sports, and I'm gonna make some horror out of it.
That head is like eyeball drooping out.
Eyeball coming out.
Ryan, more tales.
The torso on the guy's picture. That's the one that's like
the head, just like the heart.
That's
on the
gnarly.
Diamond.
Ryan, more of this.
I
please.
love the writing too, like so dramatic with the flapping of, like before we go into the flashback. And
I gotta be honest, if I was a Tennessee senator in the 1950s, I might bring him onto the stand as well.
But was the Crypt Keeper? He was always from the beginning, right? Ryan, is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were anyone else familiar? Jeremy, were you familiar with the comics before this? Maybe the show for you. Did you watch the show?
I watched the show a bit. I was kind of
Afraid of it?
I was pretty young when it was on.
Me too.
And we had HBO, so if I did watch
Me
it,
too.
I might see some boobies. I might see some horrifying shit. But yeah, it was. So yeah, I knew of the show before of the comic. I was seeing some of the artwork from the comic, but I've never actually read one of the scandalous.
It's so funny how like kind of tame it is though too, where it is gnarly. Like this is not like this is going to haunt me. This fucking severed head, which I can only imagine in the 50s, where like a lot of us have watched a lot of horror movies, so we're kind of used to it. Like, you know, I think the biggest one, my biggest opening to the horror movies freaking me out was Dawn of the Dead, in the scene where they rip the dude's intestines and he screams.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's probably the beginning of what I remember being like, this is one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen. But now,
even this, like, I mean, it's
horrifying.
tame, but it's also like,
it's horrifying.
you know, it's still kind of like grosses me out as a 2025 or 2026 citizen. I'm like, oh my god!
And you've spent a lot of
We've
time
been desensitized by like Walking Dead, and
yeah,
you know,
and it's like the vigilante justice gone. Like they wait a year so that they can just.
I mean, that's another great part of these comics and the show. Is like, me and Jessica, as we watch the show, we're always trying to guess like who's gonna get their comeuppance, who's gonna like.
Yes. But Ryan, the bookends of the Crypt Keeper is such early. I mean, it's still a great idea of like introduces the story, leads the story. He's freaky. We're already fucked up when we're hearing from the Crypt Keeper, and then he leads us into this. The one I remember, Ryan, do you remember this episode? I don't know why you would, but it was from the perspective of a dead body the entire time.
Yes, absolutely.
That one still, that was like when I was like, I'll just watch one. And it was that one. So it's a dead body, just the eyes. So the camera is always from the dead body, people talking around the dead body. And
that might have been a Robert Zemeckis directed one.
Now I want to watch all these episodes because I bet they're fantastically done, because it seems like everyone would want to be a part of it. The other thing is, Ryan, I was a big fan of the movie, not Thinner, but the next,
Demon Knight?
Demon Knight. I loved
Demon
that
Knight.
concept.
Amazing. Demon Knight walked so sinners could run. That's my opinion.
Rob, are you spooked? Rob, did you run away? Are you inside of your covers, just covering yourself up in your bed?
Yeah, I'm pretty scared.
Were you a Crypt Keeper watcher of the show, or was that nothing in your world?
They never called me.
You're just watching bunnies running in a field, being happy.
Yeah, just bunnies and fields.
Gurky, did you come across this at all?
I just hope those weren't Wilbur's entrails that were on the
Wilbur.
Yeah, he could definitely have been caught up in that whole mess.
Yeah, it's Mary worth it for sure if it is Wilbur's.
Oh my god, Wilbur would be eaten alive, and if the Crypt Keeper knew about Wilbur, be done deal. We didn't see any windows.
I will say I was not allowed to have cable. So I only got cable at my friend's house, but I remember going to my friend's house at age 15 and seeing Tales from the Crypt.
Oh.
Was it MTV?
HBO.
HBO. And just being absolutely horrified. Like, it was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I was scared of Snick at Night, Tales from the Campfire. Like, I can't handle this kind of heavy horror at the time. But there was a moment, I think that, I don't know, Ryan, I think my entry was definitely Evil Dead, which is like, but we're having fun here. It's Three Stooges, but horror.
Right.
And then you start to be like, oh, I can handle this. Like, but I don't know. You've always been I was trying to explain the other day to someone else where it was like, horror was such an entry point to me with film, where, you could do so many different things with this if you're not such a baby and cry all the time, which I used to do. But anyway.
Pussy.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, people.
But one last thing,
Please.
like these comics, strangely, I mean, as gross as they are, I find it so interesting that they're so like moral, because a bad guy gets their comeuppance, someone sometimes learns a lesson, and these were even before like Twilight, like published before Twilight Zone.
Oh, that's right.
And some of them have like
It must have been
anti like racism, sort of like those kind of social justice. Don't like it's as a piece of like history. Even though I love the stories and the art too, like it's just fascinating.
Well, I'm so glad you brought that up because I never thought about that. Where theoretically, I don't know if the definitive book on the Twilight Zone, but a leader into the story explains what we're dealing with.
Moral stories.
You watch the story, and then that person comes back, the Crypt Keeper or Rod Sterling, being like, "I'm going to introduce you to this play tonight or this story," and then comes back afterwards as well.
Goes back to like the Greek tragedy where you have like
there it is.
Like the guy who's like, "This is how it's happening. This is why it's real."
It would be interesting, like because that was very common because Alfred Hitchcock Presents is another.
There it
example.
is. There's another one. Yep.
There's these vignette episodes where it's always a standalone episode of a specific genre or style, but it stands alone as like a short film sort of thing. But
sure, but Hitchcock never put someone's spleen on home base.
Well,
actually, it's funny. Like the most shocking thing I learned tonight was that we got edited versions of that. I thought we were seeing the whole real deal, but I guess here in
because you probably watch it on Fox, right, Gurky? Like,
I didn't really watch it that much, but like,
Gurky, there weren't any boobs in it, so Gurky didn't watch it.
He's like, not interested. Not interested.
You were.
I was reading our crime comics because they had.
But I was with you, Jeremy. My dad got the weird satellite dish that had 1,000 different options just so he could watch the Red Wings.
God, you had that, Dad. Thank God for you.
But like that led to HBO because it was like he needed to watch the Red Wings in the 90s, so we had to have the most like.
Did you have that weird switch on the back of the TV where you can turn HBO on?
No.
No, is that okay? Because that was a thing back in the day. You had a switch on the back of the TV.
This cable.
It was like a switch that you could turn HBO on.
I can't describe.
That was 80s. That was 80s.
The satellite.
Are you talking about the dodgy switch or like a parental control switch?
No, there was like a physical switch.
You
can turn.
You had to turn it like this, like two hands, just
physical switch turning HBO on. No, I don't think
the DeLorean went back 30 years. It was weird.
Come on, man. Yeah. It was like it was deep. Things got deep. It was analog.
Is this it, Clay? Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah. Well, I think that was probably an advanced version. Like, look,
very fancy.
Things were different back then. Okay.
They were. Anyway, Ryan, you have read them and you have brought them. And
if you never saw a Commodore 64, anyway, yeah.
More of anything Ryan's Comics Corner. We love it.
I just got a text from Jonathan Papasideris.
Loved it.
He approved.
Breaking news. Come on, Ryan.
Corner.
Give us Come on, where's the book?
Sorry, excuse me, Jay Pappas.
Breaking news. I am so happy. That makes me. Good night, everybody. I'm going to
go. Retire. Time to retire.
We will save WikiMusic Game because it's already 11:20. We'll save that till next week, and it'll be just as prime. It'll be about the 4th of July, which is coming up this weekend. One thing I want to, before we go to the end of the show, we'll be back next Monday, maybe with the guy who just did a segment in the Schledio. Okay, we might have a live guy here who just did that.
It might be all three, the Holy Triumvirate in person. I think that's what we should do.
Amazing, because we've only had that happen so many times. I have about 4 mics, so if 4 people want to show, we could probably make it work with more. But
I think we can do it. No problem.
We'll be back next.
Can I ask 2 questions? Is this the end? Are we ending it? Because I have 2 important questions.
Well, the Limp Bizkit. Do you want Limp Bizkit crew, or do you have?
These are
This on the record.
These are Poly Blend questions.
Right. Please go ahead.
Rob, how are the dishes?
Oh.
Okay, dishes.
look, they're all around.
Can we talk about your?
Done.
Can we talk about your hat? Can we see what your hat says, please?
Oh yeah.
Make America.
That's the fucking one from our boy Leary. You got it, Rob. Oh my god.
It's not
It
from
doesn't say
Leary.
Utah. It doesn't say national security.
I know, but it's
Nature.
it's a variation, Rob.
This is from Elevate, Utah.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Rob. Way to go. Way to
Rob,
go.
any Archosaurs go extinct this week?
None that I read about.
Okay,
You
those were my two questions. We can move on.
Wait, I have a question.
Prosecution rests.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get to the relic tonight?
Oh, fuck.
I thought we were going to do that this week.
All right, sorry. Real quick.
I'm sorry, Bradford. You've been bringing the fucking heat this week.
Guys,
Really, like Husky Boy of the Week right here.
Well, I will just say, guys, we have a whole relic segment and clips and all that. We will be getting to the relic 1997 next week. We do not have time for it this week. We do not. But we do have time for the.
We have to get it before Tom Sizemore and Penelope Ann Miller die.
Well, one of them already has.
Shit, Tom Sizemore died, didn't he?
Shit. But I must get to
Well, 50-50. We gotta go. We gotta do it.
The thing we have to decide here is this. People, where in the state is Chaz, Salt Lake City? The first person to join was Ryan. You get another chance, Ryan, after I give you this, my friend. Ryan, where
it's obviously a target.
Is Chaz, Salt Lake City?
Is this Midway?
Final answer.
The target
my
Midway.
God.
I don't know.
Targeted
so
midway.
Jeremy, you joined second, but you said Monaco, Utah, which is so wrong. Jeremy, where in the state of Utah is this?
I mean, there's a difference between Monaco and Morocco.
Oh, sorry.
Slight one.
It started with an M. Give me credit. Started with an M.
Well done. I'll give you. I was saying maybe Centerville, but no, I'm not so sure. But I guess I'll just go with Centerville.
Centerville. I think we've already done it, so that's not right. I think Gerke joined.
It's taken so long that we can't remember what we've already done. So we're probably just all repeating our same guesses.
I have a folder.
Nah, I got a good one.
All right, Clay, you are the next one. Gerke showed up after. Go ahead, Clay.
I stand by that this is Riverdale Road.
Okay.
And I truly believe this might even be Riverdale, Utah. Unless it's South Ogden. I don't know the way the
Okay.
I don't know the way the city limits line up, but I know there's a Riverdale, and I know there's a Riverdale Road, and I'm pretty sure this is where this is at because I've driven this many times. That's what I'm going to go with.
Riverdale.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Gerke, before I reveal it.
I know I'm close. You guys got to give me credit for being close. I know I'm close.
South Ogden. It's definitely South Ogden.
South Ogden, final answer?
Absolutely. Not because I feel strongly about it, but I want to give Clayton double aces in his face.
Clayton Scrivener is by far the closest person, but he's doing that Jeopardy thing where you hate to understand what it's about to be. Clayton, you're so right. It's next to Weber County, but it is Box Elder County. And it is not Riverdale, Clay. It is Riverside, Utah, Clay. Riverside, Utah.
Can we just look up? Is there a Riverdale, Utah?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think that exists.
I don't think that exists. Clay. Oh no, there is a
Archie?
There is a Riverdale. There is a Riverdale. He is right.
Okay.
And I bet you goddamn that Riverdale has a Joanne Fabrics. Or former Joanne Fabric.
It is in Weber County, Clay. There is a Riverdale. It is in Utah, Weber County.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was.
And I bought the shit out of the yarn up there.
People,
So how far away was I? Was like 50 miles away.
Yeah, we could do that real quick. Riverdale, Utah.
Oh, Rivers.
Here's the weirdest part though. Like that yarn was made out of Sully's intestines.
They were brains.
Oh shit! How do you do this? Riverside, Utah.
How close was I? How close was Midway to Riverside?
No one cares.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. So your Riverside
It's a
was
drive.
northern.
What'd you say,
We're in
Ryan?
the same state.
What'd you say, Ryan? You said
No.
what?
Midway did.
How close was I? Midway to Riverside.
Midway is, buddy. Come on, man.
Oh,
A little further away.
It wasn't so bad.
Is it
Pretty close,
Wait,
actually.
wait. Before we move on, is it more or less than 69 minutes? Oh, you already pulled it up.
Sorry, did the bit already. Clay, you were so close, but yet failed. People will be back next.
Well, you know as well as I do that when you start talking about the
Joanne's Fabrics.
when you're talking about Joann's and the exurban Utah hellscape.
I think you were the
Really, like the fact that we could even get even close.
And guys, there's a reason I'm doing this. There's a reason we're showing how it all.
I mean, Chaz can be literally anywhere.
Well, we're going to move on from that. We only have so many targets left. This is the last segment of the night before we go, and it's something I'm trying to. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, we got Paraguay.
Well, we got an even crazier person showing up here. He'll just have. We'll see where this goes. Danny Woodhead.
Oh hell yeah!
Our good friend. Oh, sorry, he's doing the thing. I'm going to ask this before.
Yeah, good.
A new segment I introduced a couple of weeks ago, but I want to ask one last time. What does everyone want to do this next week? What's the thing you want to do this week? We've got 4th of July. We'll be back next Monday in the week that we have in between. Ryan, I'm sorry to put you on the spot. What's the thing you want to do this week?
That I want to do this week.
You're like, go get your oil changed or watch this movie or what do you want to do this week? What's something you're like, I got to do it this week?
I'm doing this with good intentions. I want to see the triple Les Claypool threat on Wednesday night.
Where, the one with Les and then with Ono.
All the Les projects.
Which I could have seen, and I was so mad I didn't. Where are they playing in San Diego?
So they're playing at a Gallagher Square, so it's like outside of the Petco Park, which I'm not going to buy tickets, but there is a rooftop bar next door that you can go there and drink and watch the show for. I think I sent a video to you and Steph because that's how I watched Rilo Kiley the second time, like in a week.
Ryan, you and I are big fans of Primus, or you're a way bigger fan, but do you know one Les Claypool Frog Brigade song?
No. I don't know any of these other projects.
So Ryan,
pumping on a thumping.
It's
the thump stick.
But keep going. Hold on, I swear it.
Ignore it.
I mean, I saw Les Claypool's Frog Brigade with my son last year, and it was one of the funnest concerts of my life. They covered. I mean, they did the whole like Pink Floyd Animals side one, which was insane. And Charlie recognized that, and like it was a great day with my kid. It was awesome.
That's rad.
I thought I had.
Yeah,
No, that'd be a fun show. I do.
I wouldn't take my kid to Ween, but I would take my kid to Primus.
I love it. Let's go to our next friend who joined. Jeremy, you were the next one to join. Something you want to do this week? Just something you want to do this week.
Oh shit.
Watch the USA.
It could be a chore.
Watch the USA win 5-0.
Yeah. What's Jeremy? Real quick, your thoughts on how should we do on Wednesday?
I mean, we're definitely favored. Okay. It's sad because Salt Lake City was home to the Bosnia and Herzegovina team, so it's kind of rooting for them as a side team. But
also
the US,
rooting against the genocide.
no room for sentimentality in our USA forward expansion. So we must dominate and destroy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jeremy. Like, it seems like USA is in a position to make it to 16. They look strong. They're not in a whoa. This would be weird if they did it.
I mean, they look strong, and they've got host country bump, which is a real thing.
Right.
Qatar didn't have it, obviously. If you have an actual good team, they are often elevated above what you'd expect by being host country. So I think that is a factor that can't be overlooked. But also, we beat Paraguay, who just eliminated Germany from the tournament. So, all these games exist in situations, but at the same time, you got
it's sprots. You never know what happens.
Soccer fever. Yeah.
Okay, my friend.
We love it, Jeremy. Let's go to Gurky. I'm gonna let Clay go with his last. I mean, Clay deserves to be the last one to go. Gurky, thing you want to do this week?
I want to let Clay go first. No, you mentioned one of the things. My car registration expires today.
Oh my god, it's so fucking boring.
These fucking chores we have to do.
And I got to get it running so I can take it to the place to do the thing. And I guess I need to practice Coob 7 days a week.
Wait, is your
competition?
Is it next?
He's getting ready.
Or when do you leave for your competition?
July 8th.
Okay. And we all love your reports back from there.
You won't get a report back until I'm actually back, because we'll do the Monday show, which is the 6th, and then the 13th I'm back.
Okay. All right. Well, we can't wait.
But I'll send video regardless.
I love the video. Just do the video. Producer Rob, thing you want to do this week before we go?
Just want to hold on to the lead in the pool, in the World Cup pool. That's it.
Yeah, you want to be.
I just need Croatia to kick ass on Thursday, Cabo Verde to kick ass on Friday, and then Canada to stomp Morocco on Saturday. No problem.
No fucking way that's happening.
No, those are all sure bets.
I love it.
In the 90s, Cameroon made it. I think they got to the round of 16, and everybody was going berserk. The Indomitable Lions were just making a Cinderella run. But you know what? Like the NCAA tournament, you can actually have a legitimate Cinderella run. In the World Cup, it kind of peters out. Like it ends up being the teams. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jeremy and Danny, but it ends up being the teams that you expect to win that are there.
Well, that's
there can be a little bit. There's always some revisionist
Uruguay's won twice, yo. Uruguay's won
twice. Morocco had made it to the quarterfinals last time.
We will talk more about World Cup in the Limp Bizkit crew, so just all that will be done. Danny Woodhead, our good friend, showing up here at the end of the night. Thing you want to do this week before the next show? Thing you want to do this week before the next show?
Have a World Cup Poly Blend.
Yeah, I want to watch more World Cup.
Yes,
for sure.
All right, with you guys.
I want to break in my new paddle boards I got for Father's Day, and I want to go to the park to the 4th of July parade.
Sounds.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be huge.
Clayton, the floor is yours. Last thing you want to do this week before the next show?
So I do not have my child this weekend, so Liz and I are going to the Oakley Rodeo.
Oh, fuck!
That one's so good.
Which I've never done. 20 years being a cabin owner in the Oakley in Beaver Canyon, I've never done, and I will be doing that Thursday night, and then we're gonna hike Abe's Lake, and
hell yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun, and we're just gonna spend 3 nights up at the cabin.
I love it. I love it.
I just have not done that in maybe 3 years, so I'm very excited to do that. 3 nights up at the cabin is dope.
And we should figure out a weekend to do poker up there. I know you do the work.
We would do the Polyester Blend up there.
Oh, baby. We love to hear it. I'm going to say right now, for all of us people who are so lucky to have a home, but then at the same time, all the fucking bullshit, I need to get a bid on the garage to fix the siding. So my thing is to get a call into someone to fix the fucking siding of my garage. It's something I put off forever, but I will figure it out. I will say before we go to the very end of the show, I didn't do this last week, and though there were so many candidates here this week, so many candidates this week, I'd be remiss because I fucked up last week. This guy, Pat Munger's the husky boy of the show. He is the husky boy of the show. I was planning on doing it the whole week, but I forgot to do it. He needs to be one last husky boy of the show. On record, we will be back next week with more fun here on Polyester Blend. What a great night. What a random night. All the stuff. But guys, sorry, we have to do the thing some of you love, some of you hate.
Arizona Moon.
We'll be back next week, Monday night. Maybe have the Husky Boys together. I can't wait.
Arizona moon, keep shining from the desert sky above. You know, pretty soon that big yellow moon will light the way back to the one you love. All of you guys. Blue shadows on the trails. Little cowboy, close your eyes and dream. All of the doggies are in the corral. All of your work is done. Just close your eyes and dream, little pal. Dream of someone.
Dream of the Christmas.
Taking you down a nightmare this night. I want you to have a nightmare with the Grim Reapers taking you down there. Let it know. It's on the fucking plate.
Shadows on the trail.
Marty Short doc. It's a great doc. Marty Short.
Soft wind blowing through the trees.
Before they're on fire, like everywhere you go.
All the other little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and
dream of another show. We'll be back next Monday with more fun and merriment. What do we do here every Monday? Thankfully, together as good friends, love each other, who are lucky to know each other in this planet.
Hi, Lucky.
We'll be back
Night, Dusty.
next week, hanging out in the Limp Bizkit crew.
Good night, Ned.
Polly.